Everybody's talking. Oh my god.
All right, Joe. What's the worst year you've ever been born alive?
Yeah. Wait, what? No.
Worst. Wait, what?
What's the worst year you've been alive?
The
Yeah, there we
worst
go.
year. I think the year I got
Personally,
diagnosed.
not
Yeah,
nationally.
the year I got diagnosed with Crohn's about 10 years ago.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
Well,
not a Crohn's event, but the day you were diagnosed.
Well, the whole leading up to it, because they didn't know what I had. I lost
Yeah.
65 pounds in a month.
Oh
I was
my
lost-
god!
I was
Yeah.
hospitalized for a week. I was shitting blood for like a month. It felt like I was passing razor blades when I went to the bathroom. And this lasted for a month before they figured out what the hell was wrong with me. Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that was rough. That was probably my worst year. I'd have to say that was about 10 years ago.
Okay.
But they figured out what it was. But doctors, I wasn't in the age group, so they misdiagnosed me. They said they thought I had anal fissures. That's what one of the doctors said. So he said, eat a lot of fiber because you don't want to get constipated because it might make the fissure rip more. But then after I found out I had Crohn's, that's exactly the opposite of what I was supposed to do. Hence why I lost 65 pounds in a month.
Right.
Oh my god!
So just a simple misdiagnosis can lead to quite the events.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam.
Well, glad you're still,
Yeah, so
took a
that
turn for the better, brother.
Because I just went for a colonoscopy recently, and they said my last one was 9 years ago. So that was 9 years ago. 9 years ago was my worst year.
Your butthole's okay now?
I get my results back next week, so I don't know.
I need to go to my butthole soon.
Well, we're praying for your butthole.
I got faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're praying for your butthole.
In our
We're thinking of your butthole.
Buttholes.
Thinking of your butthole.
Unite.
You know what? And not just the hole, the inside too.
But I'll tell you, I don't like the way they do colonoscopies anymore.
Go on.
Go
They
on,
used-
right? Go
they-
on.
How
Well,
do they do them?
They used to put you completely under, so
They don't?
They
Oh.
don't
no,
They didn't put
wait.
you under?
No,
Why don't you-
not anymore. They
No.
drug you up, so you watch the screen and you see them everything they're doing. So when they get really far up there and they shoot the air to open the
Okay.
passage up, they shoot air right to inflate it.
Yeah.
And when they get high up there, they shoot the air, and it's like, oh, you could really feel it. The first time
Yeah.
I went, they completely put me under, but they don't do that anymore.
What's
They
that
just-
drug that starts with a V and they give it to you when they do
Vatican?
procedures? No, they give it to
Vatican?
you when
Oh.
they do procedures and they say it's gonna
Valium?
help you not remember. I remember every time they dug that tube into my side when I had my bile bag.
Yeah.
I remember everything.
They always gave me something called Properol, I think it was called, and it's just
Yeah, I took that.
and
Yeah, so-
I got a colonoscopy and an endoscopy last year, and they put me out. Luckily, like I don't know.
Look at
Yeah.
y'all taking
See, the
care
first
of
time,
yourselves.
Wow.
Can I say
I was-
something controversial, Leah?
Is that I was about to say, is that Michael's milk?
No, I was gonna say couldn't it be a black man? And I say
Oh.
that as a black woman.
Yeah.
They will not go to the doctor.
Not at all. No, they won't. They
That's a-
won't. They will
that's-
die.
That's a
They will
man thing. That's not a
So-
black man.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
no,
just a
no,
guy
But
thing.
you guys
Before
actually
going.
went though.
No, Al, when I
Yeah,
went to the
I
emergency
lost
room,
65 pounds in a month, and I went, and I was
They're
shitting
gonna be
blood
like,
for a
it's
month.
just, I've been cutting carbs. That's what
It looked like Jaws had attacked someone in my toilet.
cut
every
out
time I
pork.
took a shit.
Oh my
So
god.
best advice is to practice before going. Okay.
no,
Practice the
just
cold
wait until
Practice.
wait till your feet are swollen, and then go to the doctor. And then when
Oh,
you have
fuck.
congenital heart failure, and there's something wrong with your stomach, and
Yeah.
I had a big scare a year or two ago. That wasn't my worst year though, but like I almost had a thing just like Joe just a while ago. I didn't poop blood, but like I had a hard time going because my stomach just quit working. I had what's it called? Gastroparesis,
Yeah.
where your stomach just dies.
Just
because of
dies.
food, pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
And had to get it all kick-started. Yeah, I got down to 113 pounds. I look like fucking concentration camp kid for a little while there. I'm all plump again now.
That
I'm
must
happy
have
about
been
that.
when you were like, "Hey, do you mind doing a show on the boy in the striped pajamas?"
Oh my god.
And I was like,
What?
who's
Boy in the
the
Striped-
boy
what's-
and
what's
who's the
that?
striped
No,
That is
pajamas?
one of the-
It's a
not going there, no.
concentration camp kind of movie.
Hey,
It's a
tell
little
me,
boy in a striped pants.
it is a sad movie. I would
It's
be
a good
so
movie,
down
though.
to do a show on it. I would be so
Oh,
down.
I
y'all.
don't know.
No.
I don't know about
can't.
rewatching it. That's one that you, for me, it's a good
But the
one.
twist,
Once and
I
you
feel
don't
like
forget
some
it.
of y'all, they don't know the twist though. It's like an M.
No,
Night
we don't.
Shyamalan situation.
Mm.
And I feel like if you haven't seen it, like I can't wait to watch it with Jade and watch her.
Oh, it's a newer movie.
It came out in like 2001, I think.
Oh, so it's
Somewhere
fairly,
around there.
okay, it's a while. Okay.
It's not super new, but it's not old as hell either.
No.
What movie again?
Phil,
Boy in the
Family.
striped
Phil,
pajamas.
do not get me canceled on YouTube, please.
Oh no,
My
really? I
finger.
forgot. That's why I was like, Phil, I think we just saw your journal entries and like the zodiac.
Phil,
It's
why
my
is it so
finger.
bright in your room?
Oh, sorry.
Zodiac
That's
here.
carpet. That's the carpet
He's
right
pulling
there.
a P Diddy. He's pulling a P Diddy. He's rubbing the shag carpet.
I think that's
That's crazy.
corduroy. No,
I'm
that's shag
trying,
carpet.
no,
He is.
That's one of those nice fleece blankets. I got one of those too.
Ooh, Nice.
The way you say ooh.
That's what
I'm
Oh,
trying to
that's
get. I'm
good.
trying to get the
Good
camera to
segue
flip.
Yeah,
Boy
do
in the
that.
striped pajamas to
Keep
Phil
doing
filling
that.
himself
That's
up.
really
What,
relaxing.
Phil, how many bottles of baby oil do you have? Just wondering.
0.
Wouldn't it be funny if he zoomed out and there was like a on his dresser just
It's like a
Pyramid scheme.
pyramid of oil.
A jumbo jar of Vaseline.
Isn't the most frightening aspect of the baby oil was that it was confirmed that it was like had GHB in it?
Drugs in it. Yeah.
I didn't
Oh
hear that.
wow. What type of drugs?
Oh, it's
GHB.
horrible.
Tig,
Oh.
you don't have to lurk. You can hop on. We're about to talk Boy
Yeah.
in the striped pajamas.
No.
I'm trying to get my
We're
camera to
not.
flip.
Leave it.
Damn it.
The
Hey,
game. The game.
I'm surprised.
The game.
Back in the NES days, they would have made one, man. They made a game for Platoon and all kinds of weird shit back in the
They
NES.
Yeah.
did? Wow.
Do you guys remember Newgrounds?
Nope.
Yeah.
Wait.
You guys didn't play games on Newgrounds, and then there was the erotic section that you
No.
snuck on to play games at night.
I
What's
was
this ground? It's like Steam, basically.
No,
No,
it's like a website, like a.
It was more
people-
raw indie.
people would make their own cartoons and video games on there. That's like
Okay.
where David Firth made Salad Fingers originally. A lot of cool stuff came out of Newground.
What about that?
Oh,
What about that website with the stick figures that had that one
Stick
beef?
Death?
Yeah,
Yes,
Stick Death.
that one was
I
freaking
loved
awesome.
Stick Death when I was a kid.
Love that
What are
shit.
y'all
It had
doing?
super beef.
My dad put me onto it. And the frogs, Joe Frogs, or what was it called?
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that?
Nope.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Meatspin.com.
Meat
Lemon
Spin.
Farm.
Rotten.com. I
Whoa.
could not tell you
Yes,
how many,
Rotten.com was
how many
Whoa.
flattened corpses I've seen.
hidden gem right there.
Yeah.
My
Phil
brother
knows about
snuck
Lemon
and
Farm.
rented Faces of Death one time.
Oh, I was so disappointed when I finally saw that, man. Like,
Mhm. And it was stuff you could see on Rotten.com for free.
Yeah.
So you have to go through
It's
like a
like, oh,
gas
I've
station and
seen
buy
this.
it, right?
But now as like a grown adult, I'm like, disgusting.
Yeah, but back when I watched it, the internet didn't exist, so it was quite something.
Mm-hmm.
well, if they didn't spend so much time just with the mummies in Mexico, I was just like, man, this is getting boring, yo.
That was the second
Show
one,
the
no?
No, that was in the first one.
That was in the
Get
first
back
one?
to get back to the airplane crash. That was
Look
actually.
at Phil. Phil, for the first time in 36 years.
Oh, look at his nurse outfit. That's
Not
great.
the first time.
That's what he wears to bed. Relax.
Oh, that's right. He's a
He likes
plumber.
to have
He's
medical
relaxing.
dreams.
He's
Yeah.
PJ.
I am. I'm
He still has to
decompressing.
take care of the basement ladies.
He kicks it in scrubs. Like, oh, that's so he can keep his patients.
Phil,
healthy.
where's your feet?
Hey.
Kick them up.
He's
Kick 'em
got
up.
like
I know your feet are behind you. Kick them up.
Gotta kick him.
his girlfriend has no arms and legs,
Just having fun. With the
and he
girls.
keeps her on one of those
Can you-
mechanics
Carry the girl.
under the bed, like on the X-Files episode. Pulls her out, rolls her back under the bed.
Just me and the girls.
Hanging out. Oh no.
Wouldn't it be funny if they actually use this as evidence in his trial?
Oh god.
Like,
Shout out
was
to
this
Keith.
news for-
Keith,
Nope.
please narrate my funeral. You know what?
Jeez.
Honestly, at this, Keith Morris.
The singer for
Dateline.
Keith Morris, like he was the singer for the Circle Jerks, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's been known to jerk in circles. I'm sure.
Speaking of which, I just watched Free LSD.
Speaking of
last
games,
night.
you said speaking of games.
Free LSD or what?
Yeah, it's a movie from Off. The band made an actual full-length feature film.
Mhm.
It's free on Tubi, so I mean,
Joe, how do you feel about the Talking Heads?
Okay.
What?
they're not bad.
Okay.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
Canadian.
Why? Yeah.
I really
They're
like
Canadian?
it.
Usually have something. I don't know what. Why am I not supposed to like them?
No, I
Talking
honestly,
Heads.
Oh God.
I didn't mean anything by it. I said
Oh,
the
okay.
wrong band, actually.
Is it because Joe was too punkish to like those kind of bands?
Their song
No,
Psycho Killer is really good.
Yeah, I meant I meant to say
I know.
Which band would you mean to say?
I meant to say hold on, give me the Tragically Hip.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They're all
What?
right. They're not my favorite, but yeah, I've seen them live once.
Well, because I listened to some podcasts, a collection of podcasts, and they always end up talking about the Talking
Tragically
Heads.
Hip.
Oh, the Tragically Hip, yeah. And I ended up going back and like watching the last concert before he passed.
Did you cry?
And I was like, this is so good. He's
Aw.
dead now.
Yeah, and he knew he was dying, and he wanted to do one last tour.
Yeah,
After he found out he
they
only
just
had-
did a movie about his the
What?
SNL
Now let me go
performance.
cry.
It was so good.
Yeah.
What
Leah,
is
there's
going
a
on?
there's
Gord
a
Downey is
documentary.
the singer's name.
It's
He
a
actually
oral-
he wrote a comic with Jeff Lemire. You can,
Okay.
yeah,
Ooh.
he did a graphic novel.
Couple of
Him
sad
and Jeff
boys.
Lemire, yeah, they did a
Yeah.
graphic novel together.
Leah,
Canadian.
there's
Cowboys.
a oral history. There's an oral history documentary about their performance on SNL
Mhm.
and how they changed the lyrics for that performance, and it became like iconic, like one of the most iconic performances on SNL. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Did they
Yeah.
get banned? Because usually when people do good performances on SNL, they ban them.
No,
That is
it was. It's honestly wholesome. I'm gonna be real. It was like really
What is the
heartwarming.
documentary called?
One Night in Your Mom, I believe.
And 2 out.
Fucking-
That was the
That's
first
kind
round.
of a serious question.
2 out and 2
We're never
in.
gonna get a straight answer.
Oh,
the
yeah.
happily sads, the happily unpopular,
What's going on?
ahead by a century.
the tragically hip, the happily unpopular. New band name, Canada. Blame Canada. Am I right,
The soccer
Joe?
will be the
That's
third
right.
track name. Perfect.
What?
That was last
The soccer.
episode.
Do Canadians
Well-
play soccer?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called rugby.
It's called Karobi. What'd you just say?
Football.
No, yeah, we play
Football?
football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like football, like throwing the thing.
No, real football.
Oh, okay. the-
European
the-
football.
They play
Sorry.
American football up there too. You guys got arena
Yeah.
football, and you guys got your own league too of like regular football.
CFL.
Wow.
CFL, yeah,
The Canada Football League. Yeah.
which just wrapped up last week.
A.
Hey.
That's one thing about sports I think is bogus. Like we should play other countries' teams. Like we call the World our baseball championship the World Series, and it's not. We only play American teams. Well,
Oh my God,
South
you're
America, Mexico, Japan, like a lot of Asia has their own baseball leagues. They fucking love that sport.
Yeah.
If we're gonna call it the World Series, we should play like the best of like all the damn
We
other
should play the
countries.
world.
That's
Oh
right.
my
Yeah.
God.
The
Should be like the
underwater.
Olympics.
The underwater.
America versus the
Dang.
world.
They allow pros at the Olympics now, so it's pretty much if you watch the Olympics, you'll get that.
Do they have baseball?
Yeah.
In it?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know they played baseball in the
Yeah.
Olympics. It's not a
I
real
didn't
sport.
it's,
It's
it's
They do everything in the Olympics now.
It's just that
apparently.
in baseball, throughout the whole season, they're playing. But in Olympics, they get a whole time to rest and then to compete.
I just think we shouldn't call it the
Yeah.
World Series, though.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah. No World
Agreed.
Series. I
I
agree.
want to go to the
Local
Olympics
series.
Title.
just to get a swag bag. To be honest.
Just to say, like, look.
and
No,
pick
no,
up
not
some-
even to brag. I just love swag. I love
Oh.
going to events and getting swag that has nothing to do with my life. I can tell you, I have 500 HP
But
clipboards.
those swag bags come with those.
Want to donate them to a school?
Look at all these mouse pads I got for free.
Yeah, look at all
Those,
these.
Right.
those swag bags come with
Mhm.
STDs though.
Oh, well,
Why?
You know, you
Go
win
on.
some, you lose some.
Supposedly,
Wow.
I've heard the Olympic Village is pretty wild.
Oh, in the in the
Mm.
Olympic Village.
Mm.
But I heard that like that was a part of the reason why they switched them to cardboard beds to discourage
I
relations.
remember that.
The diseases to
That
be
was
out.
a real thing. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their
yeah.
beds the
A lot
last
of
two
STDs
cycles have been cardboard
yeah.
beds. I actually wrote a paper in college about the rate of STD spread in the Olympic Village. I wrote a paper on it in college. I did. Fun fact.
That's
It was
great.
an argumentative essay about why
Well
they
done.
should let them
Really?
do what they want because
An argumentative essay.
An argument
Yeah.
of them. I can't even fucking say that word.
I
Jesus.
was in affirmative for it. I said no, let them fuck.
Yeah.
That's
If
right.
they can win gold medals with crabs, man, all the
Well, I
Better
mean,
for
wait.
them.
Well, as long as they're of consenting age, because there's some.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're just gonna
That's-
sneak around. So just
Yeah.
give them the stuff they need to be protected and call it a day.
Well, they
Who
did. They were
cares?
handing out condoms.
Yes,
now
this one they
hand
did.
out.
Yeah.
Last.
No, for everybody.
They just had like a bowl of condoms, and
Mm-hmm.
Well, because it was in France, the land of love.
France.
Parlez-vous français? Can
Parlez-vous
anybody
français?
confirm if they all shit in the water that or no over the summer?
I don't know if
Remember-
they actually did it, but
Yeah.
that was so great that they had that thing like they were going to shit in the sand. So when
Yeah.
the governor and then we're going to swim in it and say that it was safe, like, swimming in all the people's poop.
Did you guys watch any of the dives into that water? I was like, oh my god, you're dead. You're not
No.
coming back up.
I only watched girls volleyball in the Olympics, yo.
You
I
only
caught
watched
whatever the lady was playing where I was working. She had it on the TV, so I caught a little bit of the breakdancing,
the what?
some of the cycling,
History made.
some of the cycling. What
Mhm.
else was there on the TV when I was working there? I can't remember.
Did you get
What's the one with the
gun?
penis? Was that the long jump or the high jump?
That was a flaccid.
Oh, the pole vault.
The pole vault. Okay.
Yeah, he lost because his dick.
Yeah.
Hit
Oh,
Oh,
right.
Poor
How,
guy.
how
baguettes.
His
relatable
long-
is that
his
though?
his manly lump
Is that relatable to any of you
hit
guys?
the bar.
That's a shame.
I'm trying to get you to out yourselves. When I was in middle school and I did the long jump, and I did it because nobody else in my school competed. So a lot of times I would win gold because I had no competition.
You got
You're a
disqualified on
gold
each one
medalist.
because you
Yeah,
stepped over the line, but you won gold.
I did the hurdles. I did relay, and I did the long jump and high jump. And I used to always get gold in high
Did
jump
you-
and long jump because
you have-
nobody participated.
Did you have any bad wipeouts on the hurdles?
Oh, I was actually really good at hurdles.
Were they
'cause
good at
me-
it?
I'm
Well, because it
very
only takes
healthy.
one. You only
Yeah.
have to touch it once, right? Then you're fucked.
Really, I would honestly, if I had messed up the first time I tried it, I probably would not have continued doing it. But I was like
there-
really good at timing, so no, I was sick.
Because the way you have to jump, you're in a vulnerable position. So if you catch it, that's a
Mhm.
hard tumble.
I've seen horrible things happen to people during the hurdles though. So
Yeah.
I was always like, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta zero in, lock
yeah.
in,
Yeah.
and that's probably the only thing in my life I've ever been serious about. Because I was good at it and I did not want to get hurt.
Yeah. That's. You have any videos of your from
No.
school or anything?
Are you trying to see how big my titties were in middle school?
Oh my
Relax.
god! What the?
No,
Not
you
really.
guys, chill.
Was there a
In
hidden
middle
message around there?
school?
'Cause I did not. What the heck?
I was joking. It's a joke. Relax.
Titties and titty. Come on.
You
I don't
guys,
know.
speaking of middle school titties, we gotta talk about.
No, we're not speaking
the
about that. But
state-
okay.
The state of America.
The state of
Oh my
America?
god.
Shout
I
out
got
to
it.
Matt Gates. Shout out.
What happened?
Can we not? No.
Who's
Shout
Matt
out to
Gates?
the cabinet.
Who's the captain? I don't
Why
know.
did someone?
What-
what's
what
that?
happened?
well, let's just say every single person in Trump's cabinet has been adjacent or accused of sexual
Okay.
assault or something sexual.
Predatory abuse of
Yes.
minors. Ugh.
So is he gonna name?
Even Linda McMahon. I was like, even
What?
Linda.
Is he gonna
Oh,
nominate Conor McGregor next?
I wouldn't
no.
be surprised.
No, but I'm sure he's gonna announce next. Who's like a notorious creep? Oh, Bill Cosby for sure is getting a seat.
I thought he was
And-
dead.
No,
Whoa.
they let him out. Like he got.
Oh.
Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
Epstein is getting an honorary title.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Department of Transportation.
Yeah.
Then he's got to get a lesbian and a gay guy that are known for being.
Oh, who's the guy?
Disgusting.
The
Mm.
Z-Way just did an interview with him over the summer. The one- you know who I'm talking about?
Harlem, come on now.
I know. He's
Pick him out. It's not. It's still early enough to train him to have to
he's just here.
cook him.
I couldn't leave him downstairs.
Did you say cook him?
No, like cook him,
By
like
the-
roast him.
By the collars, but the one that sprays air. So whenever he barks,
Is that a thing?
yeah,
Mm.
it just sprays air. That way, like, it makes
They
him
also
stop.
have the
Oh my
kind that
God.
shoots electricity at
just-
him.
Did he just pee and poop on your? On
No,
your-
he's just like biting his new playpen. I just got him, Cookie, and he's like tearing it up. Here.
Tear it up.
He's teething. Aw.
Tear it up.
He is.
Oh, he's feeling good. He's
Yeah.
a puppy.
Where is
Okay.
he? Get his ass
What a
up here.
G.
Harlem. My name is Harlem.
Okay, he's gone now. I mean, he's safe, but he's gone.
Too soon.
Oh my god.
We will grow up with him. We will see him growing up.
Maybe.
You will. Oh gosh.
Don't worry, I have HSA. So if you need my card, I can let you borrow my card. It has medicine money. Yeah.
Money.
I got medicine money.
I think you can use it for veterinarians.
No, you can't.
FSA or
No, you
At least
can't.
I can't.
Oh,
I
HSA.
Fucking bullshit.
For some reason in my head, I was like, Humane Society Aid?
I'm sorry.
You're talking about FSA?
Health savings
Yeah.
account.
You know, if y'all need money for medicine, just let me know. I have some. So if
Okay.
y'all need like Advil, and you're like, Juan, I need some Advil, I can just borrow my car. It's like, there you go.
Now let's take the money.
Before we start, does anybody have anything they need to confess?
Yeah, we're almost to the age where we can sign up for AARP. So like we got that going.
What are all those
Actually, you can
acronyms?
sign up today. You don't have. There's actually not an age minimum.
What is the age?
You have to be. You have to
There's
be
not an age
55
minimum.
to be.
How old?
There's not an
55.
age minimum. You old ass motherfucker. There's no age minimum. You can get it today.
That's I can't. I
But
don't.
what's
I don't
the
wanna do
benefit of
that.
getting it?
You get discounts on insurance and hotels.
Oh,
and
yeah.
rental cars.
Yeah. Okay.
Commercials
The
for it all the
Like
time.
AAA?
Want it.
The age minimum
Don't
is a myth.
want it.
You
Don't
can get it
need it.
today.
I
That's
used to
fine.
see commercials
'Cause
for it all the time. when I
Show
was
your
in
wallet
school.
then.
I just want to have
Show
it
your
just to
wallet.
have it, you know, just to
What does that
connect
mean?
with the old folks.
I know too much. No, I just know that I saw a life hack a while ago, and it was like, are you trying to get a hotel discount? I was like, yeah, and it was like sign up for AARP. So I did. I got a discount when I went to California the last time because I signed up for
Okay.
AARP.
Ah.
All right.
Mm.
We need to give this
off.
information
Do
to
you
the
guys have that in
people,
Canada?
man. They have
What's
free
that?
Do you have
insurance.
AARP in Canada?
It's probably
What
called
is that?
CARP. It's probably called CARP because I think one of the A's stands for America.
What is it?
It's like a discount card that
No.
you get for like travel and stuff
Oh,
like that.
CAA.
Yes.
CAA.
Don't
what
put
we
my
have.
spot.
A sponsor.
Not sponsored.
I like it.
That's roadside assistance card, and you get discounts on all kinds of
Yeah.
places. Yeah.
And some restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that T-Mobile. T-Mobile has that going on. Actually, it does. But maybe you have T-Mobile.
AAA.
All they give me is free not Hulu, Netflix on my phone.
You have T-Mobile? You better get on those deals then. They have like free crazy bread every
T-Mobile
Tuesday.
Tuesdays and stuff?
Yeah, T-Mobile Tuesday is where it's at.
How many of
Yeah.
you guys are T-Mobilers?
I am.
Not me, but I used to have it, but I never took advantage of the stuff.
I'm
noticed
a
what-
Verizon girly.
I noticed what just answer your questions real quick. That way she can get off the topic. Anyways, let's go.
So what do you mean? Don't ask questions or
Juanito, you seem so
don't
far
ask that many
away.
questions.
Yeah, he is. He's
I
on
know.
Quan Island.
Oh.
Let's
I'm using my
just-
phone.
Yeah.
Let's cut to it then.
Me
since
too.
I'm being disrespected and slandered.
Who?
So
Is that a
here's this-
sword in his back?
Oh,
yeah. No, that's a penis.
Sword.
He's got a
oh,
truth.
sword.
Coming out of his butt.
A
Little-
sword.
Oh,
His colonoscopy hose.
It says Schwartz.
Oh no.
So here's the situation. I don't remember in what order I put everybody, but basically
There you go.
we'll have a list of games and then we'll talk about them. You guys can guess whose collection of gaming it is, and they can explain themselves.
There we go.
So
Alright.
it's like a game, but it's really a get to know us situation.
you did this? This is awesome.
Well, it's called Canva.
Oh,
it-
never freaking
Is it too
mind.
late to add something?
Mhm.
Is it too late to add something?
So here's our first one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, we don't pick a character? Oh.
No, you
Oh,
pick
Saints
pick
Row?
who you think this collection of games is whose pick
That-
it is.
It's Chris, or that's Chris's.
Max
Who the
Payne.
fuck is Chris?
I mean,
That's Johnny's.
That's Johnny.
Use street
Is that one
names.
of your?
Use our street names.
I'm
please,
sorry, I was
JP.
trying to be
That's
respectful. because-
Mirror's Edge is the
Don't
one-
use the
Contra.
government.
is the game that did it for me.
Battletoads.
Oh,
Joe
I love
knows all-
Battletoads.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some NES stuff. Like Contra and Bad Dudes and Battletoads were like the few games when I was a kid that I actually could beat. Contra only with the 30-man code. I couldn't do it with three lives. That was impossible. But yeah. And then I kind of didn't really like gaming too much until we got to the 3D era with the dual access stuff. And I really got in. But I did play some PC shit. I loved Doom and Doom 2. So.
Is this your collection?
Yeah, this is mine.
Yeah.
And then I love Max Payne 1.
Oh yeah.
I like all three, but the first one has the best story in my opinion. So I
Those were the two, that Max Payne and the Mirror's Edge. I was like, I know Johnny's a fan of both those games, so I was like, bam, that's Johnny's.
And Mirror's Edge.
Mirror's Edge.
I
have a really cool collector's edition of Mirror's Edge with the statues.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, my husband is a big Mirror's Edge fan. He loves that shit.
Fuck yeah! Oh my god.
I throw it in and I just like play myself, and like they got the mode where you can like race your old times and stuff. And I just play that and like.
And are you chasing like a shadow of yourself?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. They put the shadow figure, the ghost of your.
The song. Remember the song? The song was so catchy.
And Doom is iconic. I feel like that was like the game that made me second guess myself in every other game I ever played. Like, is this a secret wall? Is this a secret wall? Is this a secret wall?
Dead or Alive 3, like when I got my first Xbox, like me and my brother, we used to, like, we were 19, we used to fucking do coke all night and fucking just random characters and random levels and just play all night, dude. And just
Coca-Cola sugar.
We had a ball with it. And I also had Halo. Those were like the first two games I got for it until that game came out. So, but Halo got ruined for me as soon as my best friend discovered the sniper rifle, and he just camped. And like kind of play co-op with the fucking camper. So I like to run around with the shotgun and like get close. But and then Saints Row 2, I mean, it's a masterpiece. Like I know a lot of people love the Grand Theft Auto. I'm a Saints Row boy. Like I haven't played the newest one. I hear it's pretty bad, but like I still want to get it and check it out. But like the first four masterpieces in my opinion, dude. Just stupid, silly, dumbass fun games. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you this. Saints Row was free. The new one was free on PlayStation Plus a while back. And I downloaded it, and when I tell you it has one of the most fun creative characters. And also the gameplay is so stupid and it's so funny. Like the premise of the game is really funny, but it doesn't have there's no engagement. Like I didn't care. I was like, this was fun. Bye. Never coming back here.
That's what I've heard about it, but I still want to check it out just because I'm a fan of the franchise.
Oh, for sure. If you can catch it on sale or for free, worth it.
And then of course the Bethesda get lost and play for a million hours games. Like I like all of them pretty much, but like I have an affinity for New Vegas and Skyrim, like because I played them probably the most out of.
So that new season 2 of Fallout's coming out, and it's gonna have New Vegas, right? Stuff in there.
Allegedly.
They had a little bit of New Vegas in they talked about it in the first.
Yeah.
The new California Republic and all that. So yeah, I'm hoping that they put a little New Vegas. A lot of people were bummed out because like, oh, they ruined some lore from New Vegas, but I don't.
I thought it enhanced it. It was enhanced. They made it for the better.
Well, the thing is the show takes place so long after the game. Like, of course, there's going to be different lore, dumbasses. Like,
and Skyrim, I cannot tell you how many arrows I've taken to my knee. Skyrim is a game I can go back to. Like, I go back to it constantly, especially, like, because I have it on every console. And so on the Switch, you can take off the Joy-Cons and you can actually swing. So if you ever need to, like, decompress.
So what's your opinions on vampirism?
I hate being a vampire in the game. I always heal myself right away. I
don't accept
That's the only thing I've ever heard people talk negatively about Skyrim is the vampire thing.
Well, and the Assassin's League makes me nervous. I don't like it, but I do the storyline. But then I repent. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm I'm just trying to get completion.
But there is the whole like DLC where you got to play as the vampire and you can fly around, but I don't really like that DLC too much. Like I like
what's the best DLC, huh? What's it called? Hearthfire, the one where it adds more houses and stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, let me start my family immediately.
Oh god.
And then I gotta drag them across different regions until I can afford the most safe housing.
So like the Oregon Trail.
I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow in the knee.
Yeah. Skyrim, I love Skyrim. I can go back to that like no matter what. It's like, okay, I'm gonna put on Skyrim.
Never played it.
Neither have I.
JP, really?
Yeah, not even Fallout neither. They were just not my cup of tea. Yeah.
I can understand.
I feel like Fallout 4 is an easy entry though for people who have never played the games. I feel like 4 is one that you can get in and
I'd say if you want to play a game slightly like that, like check out Cyberpunk because like it's not as long, it's not as hard, and you can like go away from it for a while and not completely forget where you are, because that's the problem with like a lot of the Bethesda games is like if you stop playing them for about a week and you go back, you're just kind of like, what the fuck was I doing? And you got to kind of create your character again and start over. Like that's what I always do, and like that's kind of the one thing that like you got to stay in them, you know what I mean, in my opinion. And like if you break from it, I kind of like, I don't know, I like to start back over again. And like you can play these games for literally like years if you want to 100% them. So
and style wise, Max Payne is iconic. Did you start wearing Hawaiian shirts after?
No, that's Max Payne 3. That's my least favorite one, to tell you the truth. Like I'm more a fan of like the noir-y first two. They were all dead, all of them. The last bullet shot. Point. Yeah, dude.
I feel like there's very serious Max Payne fans, and then there's like the silly.
I enjoyed they throw the silly stuff in there anyways with the weird like Twin Peaks TV show that you can watch and stuff like that. Like there is some goofy stuff in the game, which I enjoy, and like a lot of the stuff that the villains say is hilarious. So like it's a
Max
blast.
Payne is that?
Naughty Dog. Right?
No, not Naughty Dog. What are they called?
Rockstar.
No, Rockstar published
Rockstar.
it. It's the people that made Alan Wake.
Okay.
Oh.
And I take ire with Alan Wake because for a game that has every element of story and gameplay that I want, it's one of the most boring ass games I've ever played in my whole life.
You don't like Alan Wake?
I don't.
Is that what you say? Oh, that's like. I mean,
and I don't like number 2 either. I tried both.
I haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet, but like I like the first one. I like having
I like the idea of it. Love the story. Love everything about it. Gameplay wise, I'm like, can I fast forward a little bit?
I think the story of the game is really stupid, but I also think the story in Mirror's Edge is really stupid. So like, as long as the game,
but at least you get to do cool shit in Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, in Mirror's Edge, that's the
hardcore parkour.
What?
So in case you guys didn't realize yet, this was Johnny's fix.
No.
They were. Johnny, are there any games you absolutely just cannot?
Remedy Entertainment.
Oh yeah, dude. Like anything from Software, man. Like I cannot play Dark Souls or any of those. Like they drive me insane. They are too hard. I got Dark Souls 2 like in 2011 or something when it came out on the 360, and like I nearly broke my controller, man. Like I was so fucking I'm not a roll around and wait to whack it kind of guy, man. Like
you want to whack it on site.
Yeah, dude. Like
that's crazy. And we're gonna get into that a little bit later with some people's other picks. But I did hear that PlayStation, that Sony was on the verge of buying from Software recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't it already happen?
No. I heard it was on the precipice.
Okay.
Has it been confirmed?
I thought I saw something. Maybe I just saw the rumor that they were going to buy. But,
I saw.
There's this teasing.
They were teasing.
I heard something about it anyway.
Yeah, I know that a lot of fans are pissed about it, though, from what I understand.
Sony has a tendency to buy companies and then make their games as generic as possible, and we can get into that later, but I have a pick that the company released an amazing game and then Sony bought them, and then what they publish is shit.
Ooh, I wonder.
They kind of do the same shit that EA does, and pretty much.
EA, listen, I know, and I loved me some Sims, and we can get into that later too.
Oh, freaking
But
Sims.
boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay, we got our next set of games.
Joe.
I know.
Hold on.
I know why you said that. There's one game in there that you know.
Joe, yeah, because Dead Space.
Nope, No More Heroes and Bloodborne.
Yeah, No More Heroes for me was the one I said.
I didn't know his other game. Look at
I love
that.
that game. Love that game.
I love Dead Space.
Yeah.
You don't have BioShock in there.
And you know what? I knew I forgot one, but it's because somebody else also picked BioShock, so I must have looked at the picture twice.
And I just gotta say, I don't know how Mega Man ever became popular with fucking box art.
Hold on,
Wait,
Joe. You know you could not say that without repeating it.
I love
what game?
Mega Man.
That was very Canadian of you.
Why?
Say it again.
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Very Canadian.
Mega Man.
I love ugly box art Mega Man.
No, for sure.
That's a
I
great
looked up Mega Man erotic art.
Of course you did.
Why?
And when I tell you the things I saw.
That's unhinged.
And my mom almost called the police because of Mega Man.
Why?
One of my friends when I was a kid got it, and I didn't know he got it. So I was riding my bike. I stopped at his place, and I just told my mom I was going to ride my bike around the neighborhood. And he had that game. We started playing it. We played it for 16 hours straight and go home for lunch, supper. She was ready to call the cops. I got home. She was crying. All because of Mega Man.
Oh.
Damn you,
Your
Mega
poor
Man.
mother.
And look at him. Look at this little Mega Man. For him, you risked it all.
You know the guy who owned the company's kid drew that picture. On the cover.
I
Listen,
mean,
Andrew's just trying to make it in the industry. We just gotta give him a chance.
I gave him a chance.
and you know, I love Bloodborne because that's what Castlevania should have become.
Yo.
You know, like the Castlevania games suck. Like Bloodborne is basically Castlevania for me, right?
I love Bloodborne. That's the only.
I can't confirm nor deny, but my husband might have worked on a Castlevania game.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh,
which one?
Sorry about that.
Shots fired.
He might have allegedly worked at Konami, and he might have allegedly not be allowed to talk about it.
Okay.
But he got the money in that song.
If we can call it that.
Ninja Gaiden, one of the first games to have cutscenes. Man, did that blow my mind as a little kid. They had those little, like, really now poorly animated cutscenes, but woo, that blew my mind as a little 10-year-old kid. Dead Space, I just love I just think that's like almost the perfect horror game.
Such a good story.
And one just recently came out, yeah?
Yeah, a remastered version of this.
Okay.
Oh my god, the remastered is so much scarier. Holy shit, I have to stop it like every 10 minutes because it's just too much.
Yeah, you got to play it like late at night with the lights off.
I mean, you guys played the remaster of.
So you heard that with the lights off.
No, not yet.
Of course, I heard that.
I'm waiting, Johnny, for that. I'm gonna give me.
I'm all ears now.
Yeah. No More Heroes.
I heard great things.
I had a Wii, so I played the shit out of No More Heroes. Obviously, Final Fantasy. Me and my cousin, we used to play that hours on end.
Which is interesting. Final Fantasy, the original, for you.
This one isn't this a sequel in Japan?
Yeah. Well, no, I just thought it because somebody else picked a different Final Fantasy.
Okay.
I think
but for me, I think 7 through 11, and then 15, 16.
I think the first Final Fantasy that came out in America was actually Part 3, right?
Yeah, this is Part 3 in Japan, but it was the original. It was the first one for North America. Yeah, that's right.
I just know a lot of people don't acknowledge Final Fantasy until 7.
What?
Really?
Oh god, those people! Come on.
This was a game changer. Right? Well, it's not because they weren't born until like 2000, but in Super Mario World, I was the first. It was the first time of my friends. I got something before all my friends did. The Super Nintendo.
Did you rub it in their faces and put shit bags in their doors and light them on fire?
No, I wasn't like that. Because I know as soon as like, what time was it? One of my friends called me. He's like, "Did you open your presents yet?" because my dad didn't know what to get, so he had my friend go with him to make sure he bought the right console. So he knew for months what I was getting for Christmas, and it was
what a good friend to hold it in that long though. That's dope.
That's a good friend.
That's a good friend.
Yo, did you open your presents yet? He's like, I'm coming over.
Like, what the fuck? All right.
Yeah, because my
You
parents
didn't know
were
that was the day you were gonna break up with him on a friend level.
So with
like,
with my dad, we did Christmas on Christmas Eve. So yeah, we had supper, opened our presents, and my buddy came over and we played some Super Nintendo. What else do I have here? Oh, Persona 5.
Your most
Love that
important franchise pick, Persona.
Yeah, I finished Persona 4. Persona 4 was the first one I played, and I played it on the PS Vita. I played the Vita version.
Oh, you played Golden?
Wow.
Yeah.
Golden.
That was super fun. So then when 5 came out, I was like, I got to get this because I love 4. So yeah.
Persona?
And Bioshock. Bioshock was the first game I played when I got back into gaming.
Yeah, Bioshock is dope.
Because I played games before I got to college. There's the NES, Super NES, and Genesis. And then I went to college and I didn't have money, so I couldn't buy video games or consoles. And then I started casually playing again at the end of the PS2.
Okay.
And I think the PS3 just came out, but it was super expensive, so forget that. So I got a PS2 for super cheap because my wife loved playing Hot Shots Golf.
Okay.
So we play that together. And then when the price drop happened on the PS3, I got a PS3 and I managed to score. Bioshock had been out for a while, so I got it for like $15
Yeah, because it was
at Walmart.
Xbox originally, wasn't it?
Yeah, Xbox.
Maybe. And I got it for $15 and I was like, oh, I'll try it. Like I saw commercials for the longest time when you'd watch TV and it blew my mind. I love that game. It was so good.
Yeah,
and nobody else named
Big
this,
Daddy,
but,
man. Like
yeah.
Freaky.
Well, we'll talk about it more because somebody else did pick it.
Yeah.
But I will say that Bioshock, absolutely. And then nobody else picked this, and I didn't either. But Fable is probably the only other Xbox game that I was like, yes, absolutely.
My brother loves that
and
game.
I absolutely have to get an Xbox before the next Fable drops. And my husband, if you're listening, get your life together and get me an Xbox. I don't even fuck with Xbox. We're a Sony family through and through.
But you want it.
But I need it to play it.
I
need it.
Yeah, so those are my picks. Yeah.
Well,
Castlevania. I mean,
this was
obviously.
Joe's picks in case you guys didn't know. J.O. Double Pocket.
Yeah.
And he also had these.
Oh yeah, because I play video games with my wife. So
Joe, how does that work? Can you explain it to me? Because I've been, like, I know you've been with your wife longer. I've been with my husband for going on 15 years. Yeah. I've never played a game with him because I know my temperament. I'm very competitive. I'm very much, if you don't go to the fucking door when I tell you to go to the door, rage quit.
We almost lost our friends playing Overcooked.
Yeah, Leah, it's not a game A Way Out.
We have to be in the mood. We have to be in the mood to play Overcooked. Like, we can't just.
What's the game? What's the one with the prisoners?
Prison Architect.
We just no, not Prison. No, I wish. And no shout out to Prison Architect because number 2 was supposed to drop 6 months ago, and then when it was supposed to drop after you push back the date, you're gonna be like, oh hey, actually, no, fuck off.
I lived on PC. It was fun.
I love Prison Architect.
Oh my God. A Way Out though.
Metal Gear. Oh yeah, A Way Out. We just simulated having prison
Assassin's Creed.
relationships.
I was never a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. Killzone was okay.
Yeah, Killzone was fun.
Assassin's Creed for me didn't get good until they changed the combat. So after the, so what was the Egypt one? The one with Bayal.
I don't know. I forget what
that was my man. Especially because you could toggle his beard on and off, and I said toggle on.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2, man. I still got that. I want to take you for a ride song stuck in my head. I want to take you for a ride.
Yeah, so
my husband actually plays Guacamelee these games, but I don't play them with him because I'm not the person. I'm not the one to co-op.
But we don't get, like Johnny said, like he can't play Bloodborne because it gets frustrating. He'll throw his controller in the wall. My cousin's like that too, but I'm not. What I do is I'll turn the game off, go do something for half an hour, and then when I come back, I usually just boom, I get that part right away. So you just
And
step
so,
away
yeah,
from it
see
and
me,
come
I'm
back.
gonna play it until I get it right.
And
And if
I'm
you don't have the patience for that, get out of my house.
So Guacamelee, we played the crap out of that one. That one was fun.
That's
And
a
then-
fun game, yeah.
It is. And then we
And
picked
it's
up
cute
Bro
and
Force.
funny, yeah.
Yeah. Then we picked up Broforce, which is super fun because you get to play all these 80s action characters like Rambo. You got Commando, RoboCop,
R.I.P.
That's
Sylvester
fun.
Stallone.
Judge Dredd, and each one has their own weapon.
Sylvester Stallone is dead.
He's dead in my heart.
Yes, that was loud. Man.
He's dead in my
No,
heart.
he's not.
He went
Mr.
and kissed
T.
he kissed in between the ass cheeks of Donald Trump. He put his tongue up and down and slithered
What are
it
y'all
all
talking
over
about?
that
Are you talking about
motherfucker's butt
Broforce?
cheeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn
Broforce.
it.
Oh, you even got Ripley, which is awesome.
He said, "Daddy, please, I'm Rocky."
Ellen
take me."
Ripley?
Why do you sound
Yeah,
like a
you can
freaking
play as
dolphin?
her, yeah.
I'm
Bruce
so
Willis.
sad.
What's
That's
his
fun.
name? What's his
Got
Die
character?
Hard, yeah.
Die Hard, yeah,
RoboCop,
Blade. You got Ash
Blade.
from Evil Dead.
what's his name?
I thought this was Phil's.
You
picks.
got more than that, but this was like a close up, so you can see. And I had the other pick that has the whole roster, and I think there's like 50 different ones. you can
Hey,
play.
girl, hey.
Hey.
But for that, it's super fun.
You got the Boondock Saints in there too. I see that.
Yeah. And being someone that grew up in like the 90s, right?
Boondock
Fun.
Saints. That's the one that's like from Brothers to Lovers, right?
No.
What?
No, it's the other
I'm
way
just
around.
kidding. My husband has like the beanies with the logo on it, and I always make fun of him from Brothers to Lovers.
Oh, is that
Stop it.
So Pat and I
Stop
love
that.
playing it because we know all these action movies, right? We grew up with them, so
Mm.
we played the shit out of this one too, Broforce. It was fun.
So it's like y'all getting little teams and
Side
defend?
scroller, yeah, it's a side
Oh.
scroller. So
okay.
yeah,
Okay, I thought it was a
Mhm.
hero shooter like fucking Overwatch or something. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So too.
Overwatch. Like a top down.
No, like
Yeah.
a first person
First
shooter
person?
type thing, kind of
No,
like
it's an old school like 16-bit side scroller.
that's
Bro
cool.
Force.
It's
It's
fun.
super fun.
Yeah,
it's super
my
fun.
husband, yeah, he plays
And-
that kind of stuff. But I just, did you ever play that wrestling game?
Which one?
Which one? Like the
That
arcade one?
Wrestle? No, it was a side scroller too, or no, it was like a It came out not too long ago. Wrestle.
Oh, I know the one you're talking
Oh.
about where you run around and you just like do wrestling moves on each other. It's kind of like Fortnite, but like you just
No,
do
no,
wrestling.
no. It's a pixelated game.
Oh yeah, it was on Steam. It was like a
Mhm.
story, and you
Yeah,
built
it's
off.
like there's
Yeah,
a storyline and WrestleQuest.
yeah, I remember.
really
It
cool.
looked really cool.
That one was really fun.
WrestleQuest.
Wrestle.
So now
Quest.
It's like
Say that
Pokemon, but
Say that
wrestling.
5 times. Say that 5 times.
WrestleQuest. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so
I win because you couldn't do it.
I hate
so
you.
yeah, so I'm always on the lookout for a good couch co-op game.
Mm.
We should play one day.
we should.
If we all
We
had the
should
same
all- We
system.
should all play a game one day.
Mm.
Not like Triple H, time to play a game, because fuck him. Did any of you guys watch the WWE documentary? on-
Jesus, no.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
Hey, Leah, where'd you go?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Are you mad because you lost?
No, I'm mad because you're. you know, fill in the blanks, Jonathan Bright.
Because I'm on bed.
Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks,
I'm
JB.
on bed.
Oh, you
And
are
my
on a
shoulders
roll
are warm.
tonight. You are on a roll tonight,
It's because
Leah.
my shoulders are warm.
Yeah, your shoulders are
Mm.
warm because you're on a roll with the E.
I got something to show you. What? Oh,
What are y'all
Here's our
talking
next
about?
Whoa.
set of games.
One.
no, I wanted to add Spirit Fair to my game. Spirit Fair is an absolute. I love this game. I love this game. It's such a great game, and I stopped playing it because I don't want it to end. So I
No,
just stopped playing it.
I said I didn't finish the game because I was too sad about how it would end, and I didn't want it to happen because I knew it was gonna happen.
They were like,
and I said, nope, I'm stopping right here.
take Stella to the Everdor or whatever the fuck. I
Nope.
said absolutely not.
I said nope.
If she doesn't go to the door, she doesn't die.
Mm,
Even the
okay,
music is
spoilers.
great. Oh,
There.
Yeah, because one just mentioned Half-Life the other day.
This is one
that's
you
fucking bullshit.
Yes, this is Juanito.
Yeah,
Because
it
Johnny,
doesn't matter.
Johnny brought up Portal, then one started talking about Half-Life.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Juan,
son,
this
just
is
stop doing
yours?
that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
JP, let's talk about Harvest Moon. I don't know if
I
you know
love
this
that.
or how far you've kept up with it, but Harvest Moon now, if anybody is interested, do not buy modern Harvest Moon games. The title of Harvest Moon was bought out by another company. The actual games of Harvest Moon are continued on in the Story of Seasons games.
Oh, the season I heard about that. I was
Yeah,
like,
Story
you know
of
what?
Seasons is Harvest Moon. The new Harvest Moon games are not.
That looks like the
They're-
movies Cal in it.
Huh?
That looks like the movies Cal from Clerks.
Yeah, from Kevin Smith movies.
Who's Kevin Smith? You mean Tusk? No, I'm just kidding. I know who he is. I'm just kidding. My brother would kill me right now. He loves that guy. They practically make out every chance they get. He goes to all of his shows. Yeah, he goes to all of his shows.
But his spoken word's pretty good, though. I like his little tours he does.
Yeah.
It's not bad. He's got some fun stories.
I like watching him review Marvel movies and crying about like Iron Man dying and shit. That always cracks me up.
Spoiler alert.
He's like, dude, watch his review of fucking Endgame, dude. He cries so many times and it's so fucking funny each time.
Iron Man dies in Endgame?
Mm-hmm.
What?
One,
That was the best part.
which Final Fantasy 7? Is that the original or the remake?
No,
The
that's the
remake of
original one.
Avengers? of the game.
That's the original with the 7 discs.
Yeah, the 7.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 is iconic. Again, I don't think anybody. And actually, Final Fantasy 7 remake is nominated for best narrative and best game in the bogus ass game awards, which we can get into later, with their bogus ass nominees. Like how you have a game awards and only one of the games is wholly new. The rest are remakes or.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's
How
only
is that?
one. Only
Okay,
Metaphor was new. Every other game was a remake or a sequel. I said, get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck?
But yeah, no. Final Fantasy 7 I feel is iconic. Like I feel like if you've never played a video game before, that's like absolutely one I would be like, you have to play Final Fantasy 7.
I don't think I've ever played a Final Fantasy game.
And you're
You just had to be there.
Fill in the blank.
whenever
I
these games.
played Kingdom Hearts and I was so confused because I was like, I know I probably should care about these characters, but I just don't know who they are.
how disappointing.
I
I
enjoy
a little bit
playing
elitist here. How disappointing.
Just Google it. I can Google it.
Oh,
Yeah, then
I
Google
like
it.
playing Kingdom Hearts. So
But
like,
you won't know the heart. You won't have the heart behind it.
Hot
my thing is, shut the fuck up, nerd. My thing is, I can play Kingdom Hearts and then I'll just go back. I think I'm gonna go back.
There's
I want
not
a
enough
sound.
Little Mermaid in this game.
I want a soundbite of her saying that. That was great. I want a soundbite of that.
What are
We're
we
gonna get it right after you guys all get blocked. Because
Oh,
Bioshock is sick, and people shit on
Yes.
Bioshock Infinite.
Why?
Juan, how do you feel about it?
Why?
I loved it.
I loved it because
I
it's a
loved
whole.
it.
It was
It's
alright.
how, as a story, how it completes it. I mean,
Mhm.
think about it. Have you ever had that kind of twist in the game for a while?
Not only
There
that,
was-
but the storyline with the religious occult vibe
Mhm.
behind it and all that
Yeah,
stuff
it
was
was-
so good.
It was
a great
good.
trilogy all the way around, man. All
Yeah.
three games were just
yeah.
But I
The
think
second one, you
the
know.
problem with the game, what happened is the buildup was so big and for so long.
Mhm,
Because I remember when they dropped that trailer, I think the game dropped, 3 years after?
mhm.
Well,
So,
Infinite?
like, I think the expectations grew so large for it that it just never could live up to those lofty expectations that people had.
But
but it was
Bioshock
pretty fun.
1, that one had like 2 games in one. Once you
Like, I
find out,
mean-
like, oh, yeah.
The hook
Yeah.
system to travel, great. I mean, I love that. That was so much fun. I mean, it was a fun game. Anyone who says it's bad is just lying.
What was the
It wasn't
game
a
that's
bad
kind of
game.
like Bioshock, but not really? But it takes place in like a place like Bioshock.
Oh,
But like the creatures can take the shape of like chairs and shit.
Soma?
Prey.
Oh,
Right?
Which
really?
one?
Prey was kind of like that.
Yeah,
like where the
was it
aliens
Prey?
could become coffee cups and whatever.
Yeah. That one was pretty fun. The newer iteration of it.
I
Oh,
tried
the
the
remake.
demo for that. It was all right.
Yeah. But I did have like major Bioshock vibes. I was like, oh, this is Bioshock.
That
Just a different
Half-Life game,
font.
I really never understood it. I played it whenever my friends were playing, and they're like, "Oh, look, this is cool," but I never really paid attention to the story and behind it. So I checked out this 3-hour video of the whole storyline timeline with Portal and Half-Life all together. It's so good, and
And
I
somebody
did not know so
one day
much.
has to explain it to me, like Gary's mod
It's really easy,
and all
basically.
this other shit. Cause my sons are like obsessed with Gary's
Well,
mod.
that's how they make Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, and yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
What is
It's-
skibbity?
Oh boy.
I need to know what skibbity is.
Skibidi is
Oh
a
my gosh,
word
you're
that
gonna keep
means kind of
asking.
like a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just a fill-in word for kids to use, pretty much. So it can mean,
Yeah, it's
They'll
it
just
can mean
be in
something
class
bad.
and they'll be like skibbity this, skibbity that.
Yep.
And I'm just like, what does this mean?
It's
so
kind
Skibidi
of
toilet.
in
it's
words,
kinda
I have to text L to see if like, is this a bad thing? Should I like shut it down? I don't know what it is.
like saying totally.
Oh, don't text me. You just told me to
Mhm.
shut the fuck up.
And I'm just like,
So now my voice is broken. I'm a baby.
no, this is my show.
You know what?
Secret of Evermore, JP.
Yeah, that one and Illusion of Gaia. It was those RPG ones in Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Those were really good. Then also the soundtrack for them. You can get lost in them. I would just leave them on for hours.
What's that game called with the pig character, the boar?
Oh, Beyond
And
Good and Evil. That's one of my favorite
Yeah,
games.
and they're supposed to do a remake forever, and it's never come out.
Oh yeah,
Beyond
has
Good and Evil
been.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is supposed to come out. They're actually doing the remake now.
Wait, yeah, I remember. Didn't they do something recently with that?
They
Yeah,
did a video of it, yeah, or something.
Yeah, no,
Didn't
they're
they do
doing
a
a
remake or
remaster of the
something?
first game.
Yeah, but that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
The remaster, I mean, not the original game.
No, they're good. They're doing another remake of it.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
first-
that's
the
so
sequel's
so
still not
that
coming
never
out.
came out. No, it did come out in.
No, they
June
did a
2024.
big ad for it with the monkey with the jetpack saying "fuck you" and all that stuff all the time. Like they put out this really cool trailer for it. I think in 2018
Well,
or something like that.
Steam says they came out with the 20th anniversary edition in.
Oh no,
June.
yeah, they did.
of course 20th.
But
Did
they're
they?
doing they're doing another. They're doing actually like a remaster
Oh,
with
like
like
a
modern
popper.
graphics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that, and it never came out. So
Yeah, I love Beyond Good and Evil.
Juan, is there anything you hate in games?
Not really, because I try every type of game, but the Skyrim type of games, those I don't really like that much.
So you don't like Dragon Age and.
Yeah, I don't. But Rock Band was my comfort
Which
game to Rock Band, but on drums.
one?
Every time I
Okay.
come home to
Mm.
stress relief,
Now
just
I'm
to
not gonna
play
lie, I
drums.
did go through a DDR phase when I was in like high school. I played
I love
DDR every time I
DDR.
came home from school. I had the pad and I would come
Mhm.
home and like this is my exercise.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it
the
was.
dance one?
Yeah.
That's how I
Dance
got a
Revolution.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
My mom saw like I guess some guy who lost a whole bunch of weight playing DDR, and he talks about the PS2 game. And so that same day, my mom went and got a PlayStation 2, and that's how I got my PlayStation 2.
But
Dance
the
Revolution.
Rock Band drums, they did teach you the basics, as the other instruments no. But the Rock Band one, it did teach you the basics of how to keep a beat, and it taught me how to play as well.
Well, we'll talk about staying on beat right now, actually.
What? Okay.
These were Juan's picks in case you guys didn't know.
Hey, why?
Yay.
Last of Us,
Ooh,
Stardew.
Cookie.
I'm saying L.
Yeah, L.
That is L. All because no one
Okay,
knows
well, you
that
guys obviously
Jomer
don't know
Lammy. Who
me.
the fuck is that?
I don't
No,
know.
wait, this
That's made by the same people that made Parappa the Rapper, though, right? Like I love
Parappa the
yeah,
Rapper.
it looks like it from the artwork. I think this is Leia's actually. This is Leia's.
Yeah, maybe because of the music one.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
Umi
Leah, when you
Jammer man?
discuss this, tell the true story about The Last of Us and how many times I told you to play.
Shut up! Okay, so
and
listen, yeah,
Stardew. Oh wait, actually, tell them how I am your gaming mother.
I will say this.
Say it. Hold on. Let me
Don't spray it. Okay.
say it.
Give me
Girl,
a
why don't you tell me?
Give me a tell me what? Stop. Okay, so anyways, yes, when I came back into the world of gaming, I won't call myself a gamer anymore. I just be playing stuff. I had a Sega Genesis growing up.
Church.
So I guess you aren't lurking, Tigger. Jump in the live.
Oh, hey, Zach. And so all the games and stuff I played were whenever I went over my cousin's house. Like he would be playing Resident Evil, and I would be like hiding behind the covers and like looking. And we would play The Sims, and I would look, and all that stuff used to scare me too. The Sims used to scare me too for a reason that we'll talk about later. And then my cousin introduced me to Parappa the Rapper. Mm-hmm. Well, of course, we were
Kick, punch, block.
Yeah. And so we were obsessed with Parappa the Rapper. And then, like, years later, like, Jeremy Lammy came out, and this was during my PlayStation 2 days. No, PlayStation 1 days. And because I loved Parappa the Rapper, and I was, like, at that age, I wanted to get away from being, like, this pianist, and I wanted to get into, like, playing my guitar. And stuff.
I think you mispronounced it. You wanted to get away from being a pianist?
Can't take you anywhere else.
I was Lammy. I wanted to be Lammy. So like this game was everything to me. So it was basically like Parappa the Rapper, but you're playing the guitar.
Is this canon, as they say?
Yeah. It is.
Is this canon? Is this canon?
Canon means it's part of the universe, right?
Yeah. It was a direct spin-off.
I think that.
JP. Mm-hmm.
It was, and it was like it's like pretty. It's really cool. It's really cool. I like if you can go back and find a way to play it, I think you should.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
So all right, we can move on. I wish I could. When I sent this to Elle, I was like pre-nap, like I was getting ready to take my nap, and so I kind of sent,
And you're an addict to Stardew Valley because you went to their concert as well.
I did, and they're coming back. And Elle sent it to me, and they're not going to be in my exact city, so I'm kind of sad.
Road trip.
I might. I think it's a turn and burn. Elle says it's not a turn and burn, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But they said it's going to be better than the last one, so.
That's what they said, just to get you back in there.
And I'm going to be the idiot that goes.
Me, I would too. Tell you the truth. I would be second for that.
Is it like the Bridgerton dance type thing, like or the
no, not that. It's not like that much of like an immersive experience. It's just like it's literally an orchestra playing the music.
So it's like when they have like the Game of Thrones concerts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So like I didn't know like how immersive it was gonna be because like I brought my Switch because I was like, wouldn't it be cool if like we played our Switch while we were listening?
What?
I didn't bring out my Switch.
Oh, that would have been fun.
I didn't do it. But me and my other friend, we brought it out, but we were like, nah. So then here's
Valley, so interesting. How'd you hear about that?
What, The Last of Us?
Stardew Valley.
Can I talk?
I think I told her. I think I told her about that.
Anyways, so Stardew Valley and The Last of Us is when I jumped back into like my gaming phase, if you will. I always wanted a game to like, I don't know, I guess get me back into gaming. And so Elle used to always tell me about The Last of Us. She would always talk about how I would love the music and blase.
Oh, and blase. So, no, it actually this is intellect. I said, hey friend, I know I'm just a peasant that you don't consider.
That bullshit.
That you don't.
Thank you for knowing me, guys.
But I truly feel like you would appreciate the music in this game called The Last of Us. The score is fantastic. I said
you sound
the score
AI.
is fantastic. I feel like
AI.
Rewording.
I feel like you would love this. And Stardew Valley, same. I said, girl, I feel like you would. No, bitch. I don't believe in anything you say. I think you're a fucking stupid bitch. I don't agree with you on anything. I said, whoa, chill.
Do y'all think that would come out of my sweet baby angel mouth?
No.
Not so much in those words, but yeah.
Guys, thanks
she
for
said you're not even fully black. Why the fuck?
Okay.
Anything you say?
So
what is it? Caramel black? What the heck?
Oh, okay, go ahead. No, I will say this. After years of saying the same thing over and over, what happened?
Caramel?
You played The Last of Us for the first time.
I played The Last of Us for the first time, and I believe I'm the biggest fan in the world. Like, I'm obsessed.
What about the second one?
yes, I have. Well, you can't see it now, but I got the special edition. I have the. Hold on. Wait. Just wait. Y'all
Honestly, these game companies should pay me a commission check the way I put bitches on. No,
So have you played the part 2 yet or not yet? 'Cause
Yeah,
I haven't.
yeah.
I haven't.
I pre-ordered it. Like I got the whole special edition. I got the L statue.
The L?
Don't tell me what happens. Okay, I want to see it in the show, and then I want to experience it.
Oh
in
no,
person.
JP, fun fact for you. My daughter has only seen the show as well. She never watched me play the game or the second game.
Oh.
And she cried every single day. She would come to me and be like, why would this happen? Every single time
Real
watching
world.
the
Yeah,
episode.
it's worth.
And then I told my husband, I said, I'm really scared for her to watch season 2.
Why?
If they're going to abide by the game, I'm really scared for
Oh my
her to
God.
watch.
Do you think they will? Without spoilers? Without spoilers, do you think they will?
I hope
Y'all
they
need to
stick
stop
to-
because I was like crying every time too. Oh my God.
Yeah, my daughter cried every episode. And also Fallout, surprisingly. She got so emotional over some episodes. And my husband was like, she's too young to watch this. I said,
Yeah.
she's just old enough.
When you find out
Let
who
the
did
trauma
the
set
whole
in.
Fallout plan,
The only time I was like, oh fuck, I should have told her to fast forward was when he was like masturbating at the camp.
Oh.
But the first sex scene I feel was pivotal. You had to see that sex scene with Elle at the beginning. You had to see
pretty
that
tame.
for context, though.
It was
You
more-
had to see that.
It was
The
more
gross-
humorous than sexy.
The grossest
Yeah.
part is when he wipes his junk on her curtain. Like I'm just like, that's so fucking rude.
But
dude.
how relatable is that? Joe, how
yeah.
many times have you
Have you ever had to wipe something out because you didn't have anything around?
I haven't, but
On the curtain.
oh, man. I have a friend,
Look at Joe.
and they're programmers, right? Zeros and ones, and they hired this guy from Quebec City, and he was working. We live in a small town, and he's like, "Yeah, I go back to the city." And one time, I picked up this girl, went back to her place, and I fucked her. And then he's like, when she got up to take a shower, I was like, "Oh, it's my chance to get the fuck out of here." So I got up, wiped my dick off on her curtains, and got the fuck out.
Jesus.
It's like, what a fucking savage.
Straight up,
Because is it
caveman
not
shit,
a
right?
universal? I feel like it's a universal like life experience to be a girl and waiting for the rag.
Man,
Waiting for the
let me
towel.
shut up. Let me shut up. I hate men.
You hate. He never came back. He said, "Let me go get a
And I
towel."
think that's just like a general thing because like you sitting here cleaning your junk off, and I'm like, yo, I'm just sitting here like, hello, hello, like shit, like what are we doing? Like I'm literally waiting for you.
Like you better be on your way to making me a plate.
Like, shit. Sitting here waiting, just waiting. Like I
I'm
feel
making
so
a
stupid right
sandwich.
now. I'm so sorry. Oh
That's
god. So, anyways, these
So
are
you
my
like
picks.
video games? Are there any games you don't like, Leah?
No,
No DBD, friend.
bitch.
DBD.
I'm sorry, and that was a good bitch. That was like a good bitch.
What's DBD?
Let me
Dead
tell
by
you something.
Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Yes.
Oh,
Well, so here's
damn.
what I thought. Here's what I thought. I thought we were just doing cozy games and games that make
No
us.
games that like make us feel. But that's my cozy game with you, friend.
I misunderstood the assignment. I'm
You
so very-
misunderstood us being friends. Okay, bye, bitch.
Dead by Daylight. That's the one where you can load different horror,
And
Like-
shoot each other.
like Friday the 13th, and you can do like Evil
Nicholas
Dead.
Cage.
This was Leah, y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, that was me.
Damn.
You read the comic book
Joe,
part.
that was very dismissive. Yeah, okay.
Damn.
What?
No, I meant for the game.
No, you're right.
Yeah, you pick like
Uh,
horror people
Dead,
and
Living
then
Dead, whatever it was called. Dead
L.
by Daylight.
This is L.
Yeah, Dishonored.
That's
Dishonored.
all the way.
Who's
So
Life is
good.
Strange.
Persona-
Oh my god.
Persona 3, Twisted Metal, Persona 3, and Dishonored. Boom, that's L right there. Those three.
Yeah.
Who's
It's
Dishonored
Life
almost-
is Strange for me.
Dishonored
Oh,
almost
Sims.
took my list,
Wow,
man.
you got Sims in there too. She like masturbates to
Yeah.
Sims. So.
Yeah, yeah, she does.
There you go.
So basically, that Life is Strange and War of Mine, The Long Dark, whatever, all those were the time whenever me, my partner were together, and we played a lot of indie games. So every time I see those games, I'm like, it was those years of being in depression.
Okay, well,
My
you know
mean,
what?
goodness.
Agree and disagree
Well,
because I
no.
also was in postpartum when I was playing the Long Dark Rim World.
well, for me, she was depressed, and then I was happy where I got to her level. So that's why I was like, it's like,
What about this War of Mine? Is that good? I always wanted to try
So
it.
I'll just say this
Yeah,
quickly. This
it's
War of Mine, I have been told by people we know in common, Joe, personally, and I'll tell you later, people we know in common who did not like the game because it affected them personally.
Yeah, I
oh,
heard it's really sad.
Based on the content. It is
yeah.
a very heavy game. However, the procedural nature of it appeases my mental illness. And
Okay.
so when I tell you I have over 1,500 hours in this game, just
What?
because it's easy for me to play it while I'm doing other stuff.
I
to
thought
keep
this
me
was a shorter,
occupied.
like indie type game.
No, it is.
No.
It's a game that has the environment changes every time you start a new save.
Oh, Rogue,
Yeah.
they call it.
Roguelike,
Okay.
yeah.
Roguelike,
So I'm
yeah.
able to play it over and over again, and it's always different every time I play. So
Okay, I got you. So the replayability is there because of the rogue aspect of it.
Yes, but me and you know people in common who will not play this game because it does have heavy content.
Okay.
Yeah, you can choose to like starve people and stuff like that. Just
Wow.
Well, the actual war itself too, I heard.
Yeah. Okay.
Stardew Valley is my forever comfort game. I've been playing it since before it was actually released, and it's like even now I'm playing it now for like the 500th time, and I just love it. Dishonored is one of my all-time favorite franchises.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, you're talking about games that have BioShock vibes. That one.
Oh yeah, Dishonored. Yeah.
Dishonored. I have every collector's edition for both of them, and it's a sick ass game. If you guys have never played, I'm obsessed.
Did they ever make one with Corvo's mask? I had a hella like a replica of Corvo's mask. It's dope.
I think there is a Corvo's mask you can get. Yeah.
It's a fun game. The lore is really fun too. Like the world.
Especially number 2. I loved going back and forth between the characters. Xanth is one of my first games that I ever played because my dad was a gamer. And
shit! They made a game on that.
Yeah, there was a game of Xanth.
Oh fuck! What was that on?
It's point and click. It's a PC game from the early 90s. I don't know if you can even find it now. But it's one of my all-time. That's what got me into gaming, honestly.
Yeah. I read the Xanth novels. The first 6 of them, I think. I got up to 6. I liked those novels as a teenager. Those were super fun.
And that's
you're a bunch of dorks.
Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders is a point and click game from the early 90s. And it's one of my all-time favorite video games, but it's also in the same vein as Xanth. Like, it's a point and click game. If you don't know what you're doing, you're fucked. I loved text-based games when I was a kid. Maniac Mansion. Any of those games I was obsessed with because my dad
Zombies hit my neighbors and that.
Yeah, and I also was like, I didn't put it on here, but like Redneck Rampage.
Oh God, yes.
In the vein of Doom, I love that game.
But Xanth, I find, is like ahead of its time because it's a YA novel that is very reflective of how they are today. There's sexual content, quite a bit.
Yep.
Just explicit enough, but yeah, exactly. Like for a 16-year-old, like less than that, I would not recommend you let your teenager read it unless they're 16 and up.
I was definitely under 10 when I first started playing Xanth, and Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry. My dad had all the games, and I would play them, and I would be like, I don't think I'm supposed to be playing these, but he had them on floppy disk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I have the modern ones on my Switch, and my kids are like, "What's this?" I said, "Don't click it. Mind your business. This is for me, for my nostalgia."
Yeah.
Twisted Metal 2 is, I feel, the best Twisted Metal game, just in my opinion. And we played it a lot when I was a kid. When my dad was still around, and we used to play it to the soundtrack of Hybrid Theory. And also, do you guys remember the Grinch video game?
No.
When the Grinch movie came out, they released like a PlayStation game, and we used to play that and listen to Hybrid Theory all the time when I was a kid.
I remember.
I have a song based on Twisted Metal too, but I will not sing it for here because it is inappropriate. But my brothers will tell you.
I want to hear it now.
The Long Dark is a survival game. It's also kind of like this War of Mine in terms of replayability. Every save you play is different.
Yeah.
And it can get really hard or not, but it's still being updated to this day, and it's been over 10 years and they're still updating it. And it's wonderful, and I love it, and I will never complain about the long dark. RimWorld is another game that's like a super indie, but
what's that called?
RimWorld.
Oh.
With RIM World. But
like Rim Job, but Rim World.
Yeah. Basically, it's a game about edging people.
Yeah.
But
I was like,
no, it's actually really. It's like micromanagement. It's like Prison Architect, but imagine a whole colony, a space colony. Persona, I fucking fucks with Persona hard.
Love that. I love that game, that series, the aesthetics.
Which one?
Well, you like all that Shin Megami Tensei stuff, though, right, Elle? Not just
no, I love all of it. And most recently, Metaphor just dropped disgustingly. I fucks with them hard. I do. I love it. And honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I did not know of its existence until I met my husband, and I went to his house, and I was like, "What's this?" And it was like a Persona 3 disc. I was like, "What's this?" And he goes, "Oh, it's a game I play. I really like it." And I put it on, and I did not leave his house for a week.
Oh my god!
And then I said, "Can I take this home with me and your memory stick?" And I fucking fell in love with Persona 3, and then I stole his Vita to play Persona 4 Golden.
Oh,
and then
you played it on the Vita as well?
Played it. Yes, I did. I played it on
Damn!
the Vita.
Yeah, that's how I played it on the Vita as well. Yeah.
I played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep on the Vita. I stole his Vita for that. I was obsessed with like all JRPGs, like obsessed with it. Life is Strange is really cool, but I do feel like this is what I was talking about when I say Sony bought it from Don't Nod, and so Sony started producing it after the first couple ones, and it turned into a game that was not reflective of what it was. And I still play the games because I am a sucker ass bitch.
What?
So
Have you read the comics?
Yes, I do have the comics.
Are they good?
No.
No.
And I say that because no, they're not good.
No, okay.
And honestly, there's not enough content behind it unless you're a fangirl or a lesbian. And I say that with my whole chest. Unless you have to be one of the two. But yeah, so these are my picks.
Gotcha.
I do play video games. I do like to say I'm a gamer. I am very active in games. I just don't talk about it a lot because I feel like when you're a girl and you play games, people try you.
Yeah, they ask you questions and stuff. They try to.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But but if you were to ask me,
neckbeard crowd.
Yeah, the whole name pin songs type of thing.
I absolutely am a gamer. I love video games. I've more recently like Baldur's Gate. I've played it. Like I played this. I played
the new one. The
part 3.
My cousin and my two cousins love that stuff. I never got into it.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
It's fun if you like point and click because it is because you can play in either mode.
Oh, you can still do the point and click.
Yeah, you can put it in point. Yeah, and so I do like it, but again, like when it comes to video games, I feel like the community is like they will try you. Like, oh, have you ever played blah 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 blah? And blah. It's like, yeah. Well, okay, so on level 3.
My God.
Fuck off. But I do. I 99% of my time is video games. If I'm not taking care of my kids, I'm playing something. I'm gonna be real. Leah can attest to it.
That's cool.
I'm a gamer girly. That's what I do. And I'm very excited to do this episode because again, I love games. Like I play Property Brothers in my off time on my phone. I play Monopoly Go.
I heard they're beefing with each other, man. Is that true that the Property
Brothers? I hope
Brothers...
they are because come up with better content, motherfuckers.
I want to see them box, man. I want to see the Property Brothers.
Maybe they'll be the next Netflix boxing Netflix series.
Yeah, the next event.
Yeah.
So you guys know how
Brothers.
They always talk about how if you want to join the Illuminati, you have to do a humiliation ritual. So when I saw Mike Tyson's butt cheeks, I said, "Is this his humiliation?"
I don't think so. I think that's just Mike.
Yeah, it was a hot mess. And then you could tell at the times when he could have punched harder and he didn't.
Oh yeah, I heard they had a contract that neither of them could knock each other out.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what people are expecting from that. You got
What
Mike Tyson.
bullshit.
It was for entertainment. It was a joke.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of it.
No.
I wanted to see him knock Jake Paul on his ass, man.
I don't know. He's 50. I'm sorry, but
it is cozy.
It catches up to you, age. I don't care who you are.
Hold on. Tig, hear me out. This game has been out for roughly 10 years now, and every proceed goes to a benefit called War Child, and they actually donate the money to victims of like the Ukraine war and everything else that's going on.
Yeah, it's made over there, right?
And they just announced that this new DLC they're about to drop for the 10th anniversary, all the proceeds are going to them, and so it's really cool, and it's something that I've been following since it was in alpha, like in beta, and so it's just to me, I'm very excited for it, and it's really cool to see it come from pre-launch to post beginnings, because they're also the people who do Frostpunk. You guys play that?
Yeah.
And they also have a new game coming out called the Alters.
Never heard it.
That's them too, but it's a next gen game.
Alters. It sounds familiar.
Next generation.
They were like showing it off at all of the game cons recently.
Yeah.
And I think there's a trailer. There's a demo for it on Steam right now. But I'm also a sucker for Steam games. Shout out to Supermarket Simulator. shout out to Power Washer Simulator. Shout out to House Flipper. Shout out to all the nights I played Crime Scene Cleanup.
Shout out to the chancla game where with the Wii you can like actually throw the chancla.
Yeah.
They have a chancla throwing game?
Wow. They should have. My mom would have been on top of that.
There's a game where you can play a fly. And you have to reproduce with other flies to make more flies. Shout out
you mean like that fish? Remember the Dreamcast game of the fish with the faces?
Seaman.
No,
yeah, was that
it? Yeah, Seaman. It had.
What's the Sonic game on Dreamcast?
Seaman.
Hatch the eggs and make more of them.
Little flippers, little sea monkeys.
It was Sonic.
No, it was Sonic where you raised the little birds. I forget what that one was called.
I was obsessed with that game when I was a kid. I said I'm gonna reproduce all of these.
Was that Sonic Adventures or?
Phil, chill the fuck. This is Phil's picks.
Yeah, he likes the shy guy with big old titties.
Hey, that's from Mario.
Titties.
That's Pyro, right? Pyro, half. That's half.
Shy guy.
Right? Dude, rubbing himself.
And that's Cammy, kind of, right? That's like bootleg Cammy.
Oh, that's Gordon Freeman.
Street Fighter?
No, I think that's Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3, but all buffed. And...
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the hat.
And then Spyro the Dragon with big old bitties.
Phil, why are you so quiet? These were your picks. You sent them.
Gordon trying to free himself.
Is Spyro usually female or?
Well, he said thick row, and so I googled it, and this is what popped up.
Okay.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
He said thick guy, not shy guy. Thick guy.
I dig the Mario 2 one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the
right. That's 2 or 3.
Thick with 2 C's, shy guy. That's from part 2. Yeah.
Yeah, part 2. Yeah.
I was crying at the Half-Life one. I said Half-Life erotica.
He's freeing himself. He is freeing that Gordon.
Yeah, catch the Freeman, all right.
With his jock strap on the outside.
And that's our show. No, I'm just kidding. That was our game, though.
Oh, Cookie didn't have none?
Cookie unfortunately said, I'm not like you peasants. I have.
You didn't even show my shit, yo.
Because you sent it to me 5 minutes before the show started.
Cookie has other hobbies like makeup.
Cookie, do you play any games? Mobile games?
Every now and then, like a game will come into my life. No, yes.
Candy
Borderline
Crush?
Love.
Borderline Love. What's that?
Do you have a console? Which console do you have?
I have an Xbox, so I can play Burnout, Revenge all the time.
Boxy.
Yeah.
Freya, piss on it.
Oh my god!
You want an Xbox, so don't be coming for my Xbox.
For 2 games.
She's jealous.
I have it
you
for
can
1
play
game.
Fables. Because you can play Fables, she can't. So she's
I
jealous.
can probably play it on PC. It'll probably launch on PC too. Yeah. but I don't want to play it on PC. I want to play it in my bed.
But I love a lot of those indie games like Bastion, like the Super Giant. They make great games.
Yeah,
Hotline Miami, love that. That was
that was
awesome.
fun.
Did any
It
of you
was
guys
super
play
good.
This Is the Police?
The what?
Okay, just
No.
Oh,
No.
Papers. The Papers, Please one was a
Oh,
great
I love Papers, Please,
simulator.
and Not Tonight. Not Tonight was excellent too. It's in the same vein as Not.
I'm back. So sorry.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Oh,
I
welcome.
really liked Hades. I thought that was fun. I played that on Game
That's
Pass.
Super Giant, eh? Yeah.
So if I go on Steam and I go to Playtime Multiplayer, it's Stardew, This War of Mine, Supermarket Simulator, The Long Dark, Sons of the Forest. Let me say this. The Forest and Sons of the Forest, I have a lot of time in. Shout out to you. You know who you are, but also fuck you at the same time.
Leia.
Prison Architect, Banished, Kinseed, Rimworld, House
Fucking
Flipper, Project
love
High
Prison
Rise,
Architect.
Sheltered, Tropico.
It's an architect, man.
Yeah. It's
I
fun.
love Prison Architect. I be building the best prisons.
I enjoyed Nuni Kuni. That was pretty good.
Oh,
Nino Kuni, yeah.
I love Nino Kuni. It's
It was
so
super fun.
sweet.
It is.
And
It's
Nino
fun.
Kuni too.
I sold it.
They're so sweet.
I haven't tried the second one yet.
It's good. It's as good
Is
as the
it?
first one.
Yeah.
Nina Kuni.
I had it and I sold it.
It's a Studio Ghibli game.
Yeah, exactly.
What
And
was
I,
Horrible.
I wish I could like that game.
You what?
I wish I could like it, but I
But
sold it.
Do you not like Studio Ghibli?
No, my ex gave the game to me, so I was just like, I don't want it. I don't want to
I
play
like
it.
Studio Ghibli, but not
But you
the
kept
fake
the
Studio
X, but
Ghibli.
didn't get rid of the game.
He's gone, and the game.
Now he is.
Yeah, he is.
The only games where I judge, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I see somebody, so I'm married now, so it doesn't matter. But if I had met my husband and he played either a 2K game, Madden, Halo, Call of Duty, I would not have gotten with him. I'm gonna be
they're
so
red
for
flags.
real
Hey,
with
what's
y'all.
wrong with 2K?
The red flag.
Bioshock
They
was
are.
a 2K game.
No. I'm talking about like 2K basketball.
Yeah, she's talking about like
Okay.
If they played sports games or Halo or Call of Duty and that was their whole identity, I absolutely would have been like, hey, so like this isn't gonna work. I hate you.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And I feel like nowadays it's what, Fortnite and what's the other game that y'all be playing?
Valorant.
Well,
Apex?
there's another one that's more Apex. What's the other one?
Overwatch.
Don't say Overwatch. I was
Overwatch.
just getting ready to say Overwatch. No,
I
Overwatch is a cozy game for me. Overwatch is a cozy game for me.
Mike, wait.
Sorry.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. Mike is actually, he does play a well-rounded amount of games. I will say that. That's the only reason why he's still my friend. But if I met him on the outside, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Up top, he said, "Let's play Double Dragon." I'll play Double Dragon with you, dog.
What's the one where they used to turn into like animals, like the fighting game?
Alter Beast.
No. You got it
No?
almost. No. That's not the name. You turn into an animal and you fight. It was
Battle Axe or Axe of the.
Oh no, I know the one you're talking about. It's a fighting
Oh.
game. What is that called? I know the one you're talking about. It's like a It's a 2-on-2 fighting game, but you can turn into animals. What is that called?
Not Killer Instinct, right? Not that one.
No.
Oh, okay.
Bloody Roar.
Bloody Roar, yeah.
I
Thank
used to
you.
fuck with Bloody Roar so fucking hard when I was a kid.
But if for couples, like you want to play couch co-op, it takes
Keep going
two.
back to couples. The Quarry.
It takes two.
Until
It Takes
Dawn.
Two was a fun game, and it talks about like a couple splitting up and the effects on their kid. So then you have the couple that's
so
splitting
you
up.
want us to face our own issues as well? Joe, get out of here.
Oh,
dark.
I heard of that.
It's a well-made game. It's fun.
The only multiplayer games I really want to
cry
play
on the couch.
is stuff like the Quarry,
co-op.
like those horror
Nope.
games where you get to like play as like all the different like slasher characters. Those
You guys listen, and I'm not. We're gonna be like allegedly, my husband used to work for a company that released the Quarry, and I have like a camp shirt from the Quarry, and like a whole bunch of shit from the Quarry. But I will say
Quarry.
this: I would not have bought it had it not been free. I wouldn't have bought it. And I love what are they called, the Dark Trilogies games?
Oh, the one.
Me and
Until
you
Dawn.
played a bunch of them.
Until Dawn.
No, the
Is
other
it
one.
from? The fuck? It's from the same.
Until Dawn is a Dark Trilogy game, though.
Yeah, but what's the one? Man of Medan.
Man of Medan.
Oh, it's part of
We
the.
like that
It's
one.
like a films. They're like film collection,
Yeah,
whatever they call
we
it.
played those together, and we played Dead by Daylight, Overcooked. We played, what's the other ones we played? Oh, Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Oh, we were gonna play that, me and Dean, but that fell through.
So what about the GoldenEye?
Oh
GoldenEye,
yeah.
let's talk about GoldenEye. And if
Classic.
you guys have a story, go ahead and tell it,
GoldenEye.
and I can save mine for last. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Well, like I said, in college,
Save the worst for last.
Yeah, save the
I didn't
fucking
game.
worst.
but in '98 we had Nice Storm, which knocked the power out for about. A lot of the province didn't have power for a month. When we had the Ice Storm was on New Year's night, and it knocked trees. Power towers fell because there was too much ice accumulated on it, and the weight on the white. So I lived in Montreal, and I lived on a block where there was a hospital. So they prioritized power to like where hospitals were. So the whole time, so we didn't have school. Colleges were shut down because there's no power for a month. So all our friends used to come to our place to take showers and stuff. And all my friends, they brought their consoles, and GoldenEye was out then, and we a month marathon of GoldenEye, and there was a little bar pub on the same block as us, and it must have been their busiest. Like that month, they must have broken records for how much, because that bar was packed all the time. People were coming to our. It was awesome.
That sounds like heaven.
Yeah, we played GoldenEye, drinking, partying, going to the. Oh, it was fun. And that's probably the only game I really played while I was in college was GoldenEye.
Yeah, I'm kind of similar to Joe. I kind of missed that generation, but like my best friend, he had a 64, and like we used to listen to the first System of Down album all the time. We get really clacked out on Vicodin and like Oxy back when it was cheap, back before Eminem rapped about it and made it all expensive. So we just have a fucking ball. We play that and WCW NWO Revenge. But like
Hell yeah, brother.
But like having because like the 64 was so rad because you had the 4 plugins, man, so you could like have 4 people running around just shooting the shit out of each other.
Yeah, the plugins. Oh
yeah, the split screen just massacre. Just good times, man. Like I really miss that era of gaming. I don't like the idea of just playing random people online. Doesn't fucking make any sense to me. I'd rather like something to just have the screen split in 4 ways. Have
the shit talk and just like fucking. Oh, it was great. Yeah,
dude. Like,
Nacho having fun iterations of it, and mine is dark. So mine is
God. Of course. I would not expect anything.
My uncle. He's my dad's twin brother, and I didn't go to his house super often, but often enough. And I'll never forget the first time I went over there when GoldenEye came out. I was a kid, but I got there and my uncle was like, he was on one. He was on a terror. And my cousin, all my cousins are like super older than us. So my cousin was like in his 20s or whatever, but he still lived at home. He was an piece of shit, boo boo. That's what they called him, if that's any indication of how he acted. And so, yes, boo boo the fool. And so he
like a baby,
like a baby. And so he, my uncle and him were playing when we got there, and we sit down. My dad's like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta do whatever I'm doing. So he left, and we're sitting there watching my uncle and my cousin play. And the next thing you know,
they're throwing down.
This is the first experience. Not only are they throwing down, but my uncle grabs like a flower pot and throws it at his wife.
His wife was playing?
His wife. It was like a full on melee, and I said, "It's happening." So now every time I hear like the GoldenEye music and the band, I think of that specific time, because every time I went over there, they'd be like, "You guys want to get on GoldenEye?" I'm like, "Not really, not really. Every time you guys play, it's a fight.
That would happen, man. Especially if somebody played as Odd Job because he was shorter than everybody else, and you actually have to aim down to shoot him. And aiming down was a bitch in GoldenEye because you'd have to use the little yellow buttons on the side. I'm like, yeah, dude, if you was Odd Job, you was a little bitch, in my opinion.
And like another game like that in like the same vein is like Sniper Elite. My husband loves Sniper Elite, but like for me, I'm impatient. And I'll never forget, I was pregnant with Jade and he was playing like Sniper Elite and I was sitting there like, can you get me a fucking Snickers? And he's like, I can't, I have to wait for the person to walk by. And I said, if you fucking spend one more minute on waiting for this guy to walk by, he's like, you don't understand. You have to wait. You have to be patient. And I was like, I need a Snickers.
Oh my God.
But yeah, shout out to games. So cool, so fun, so play.
I really don't know what else is coming out. Oh, that new Harry Potter game, the sequel is coming out.
Is it?
Eventually.
Because no shout out to Turf J.K. Rowling, but I will say Hogwarts is one of the best games that has ever been made. And it's a shame that it's attached to her because it would have won so many awards had it not been. But
No, it's not attached to her. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
But it's phenomenal. Hogwarts is one of the best games, honestly.
It's like Grand Theft Auto, but for kids.
Okay, no. But it's one of the best games that has ever been made. Honest to God. Like, it's so fun. If you grew up reading Harry Potter lore or reading Harry Potter, there's so many secrets and so many, like, little things like,
I was going through every little corner.
Yes. And so it's a shame that she has to be the way she is.
You know what's weird? It's like they never made games for the Hunger Games, and I always thought that was a neat enough premise to actually have a pretty rad video game
having
based on it.
kids kill kids for food.
Hold on, man. It was a different time back then.
Well, you're saying you can starve people to death in this war of mine, so
well, they're adults. The kids is a DLC. The little ones is a DLC.
Hey, I would, dude, if they made
and before the kids die, in this war of mine, before the kids die, they run away. So there's no child death in. Well, there's no direct child death by your hands in the game.
Hey, but in the Hunger Games, it's like 30-year-olds playing kids. You know what I mean? So it's not like that.
But
it doesn't count.
I could see where they're like, maybe we shouldn't make this game, Roger. Maybe we shouldn't do it.
Give it the Bethesda. That way they can make it. Give it
You
an
know
RPG.
what? They should make a Lolita game.
What the fuck?
I'd love to play more games, but it's just such a commitment with the games now.
Yeah.
Well, I always Google gameplay length.
Gameplay length.
There's one game that I got that it's a quick play. It's called Akane, and like it's an over the top. It's like Hotline Miami, but like you just play in this one area, and you only get one life, man. If you get hit once, you're fucking done. Got to start all over. But like it really tests your patience. For some reason I can play the hell out of that game. But like I can't play Dark Souls. But like Akane, it's a pain in the ass, but it's fun as hell, man.
But it's stylish. Simple. The sound, the score is really fun. The pacing is great. It's a fun game.
Yeah, it's only $2 too. So so for like a quick play, I highly recommend just get Akane because you can probably go through about 10 lives in 2.5 minutes, maybe something like that. If you're like just getting started. Yeah, it's.
I'm looking at some of the gameplay. It kind of reminds me of Hotline Miami. The whole
yeah, exactly. That's what Joe told me after I told him to check it out. I still got to play Hotline Miami.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Cool. But other than that, I don't know any other games coming out.
Say Leah.
Leah, you're a loser.
Okay, go.
Oh, that was
that was your kids.
Say that about your godmother.
Nice.
That's your godmother. Why would you say
that? That's some bad parenting right there.
Good Lord. Putting them on a podcast.
Hot on air, too.
Hot on air. Caught him live. Jesus Christ. I got to beat him now. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What was that? Family of 8 or whatever with the crazy Mormon lady?
John and Kate.
Dunham.
John and Kate.
That wasn't Mormon. That was just crazy white woman.
No, the 8 passengers. That's the lady I'm thinking of.
Oh shit, Ruby Frankie.
Yeah, that crazy bitch.
Listen, we're gonna do a true crime episode again soon because I got so many stories.
Yes.
Karen Reed, let me tell you, if they do one more show on Karen Reed, I will fucking explode.
What's
She's
her
the one
story?
she ran over her fiance and then tried to say it was a snowstorm and she didn't see him.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
It didn't sound damn
And the ballerina
interesting.
bitch. It was self-defense. You shot him in the back multiple times.
Multiple times whatever.
But he was gonna turn around. I knew it.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit shootier.
There we go. That's what I need. Jesus.
Yeah, you need a little Bonnie Tyler in your life. Everybody does.
No, because I can do the melody and some of the, I can do the melodies, just I need more backup singers to actually keep going with it. I can't be doing everything all the time.
You can't. And really, truly, you can't.
Turn around, bright eyes.
Turn around, bright eyes. Huh? Come here. What you say to me? Huh? You have anything to say?
Hey, Arcane season 2 is done.
Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna do an episode.
Wait, what'd you say?
I only watched the first
Get
one
out of my house.
so far.
Yo, it's
Say hi to my friend.
it gets yeah.
Hello.
I wasn't.
What up?
That was
What up?
He's a sweet angel.
It was my
Give me
least
a
favorite
kiss,
episode of the new season.
Close my
so
door.
far.
The first
Yes.
one?
Yeah, this week. Yeah, this week's episode 7.
Is that
episode 7? Yeah.
Is that the one where you see what happened to the other people?
No spoilers.
No. Okay, yeah, that one was weird. I thought so. I was like, why are they doing this?
Wait, what show?
Arcane.
Is this the episode where everybody gets shot?
Sure.
No.
Why you do this?
I've
Al?
never seen it. I don't even know what it's about. Is it about Overwatch?
No, it's about League of Legends.
Wow.
League of Legends. Okay.
Well, kind of the
I
same
knew it
thing
was
in a
about
way.
one of those things. Yeah.
You
I
guys
don't
never
watch
seen
it.
it?
No,
Really?
I don't
Oh.
watch it because I don't play the game. So I figured
You don't
I
have to
don't
play
care.
the game either.
I don't either.
I don't.
But
Fuck
that
that. I don't
show's
play that
dope.
game.
Love it. I love the show. It's great.
Yeah, I should watch it.
I think so.
If I don't like it, should I make a personal campaign against you guys?
What the
Sure.
crap did you
If
do?
you want to, I won't really
I
care.
will.
I'm not branded, so
I
Go
would
ahead.
never.
Go ahead. I mean,
Mhm.
you're just wasting your time as far
I'm
as
gonna be like,
concerned.
actually, have you guys ever
Damn that
hired
Joe!
Have you guys ever hired Joe Pocket? He can't even install piping right. Let
if
alone
you
recommend a good show.
if you would pick the proper profession, you'd be better.
No,
at
I
it.
know I said it wrong on purpose. I didn't want to out you.
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all know Landman came out as part of the Yellowstone? Not part of it, but
JP, chill. That's racist.
What?
whatever.
No, I'm
Anyways,
just kidding. I can't wait
um,
to watch it. I know that.
What show?
Landman with Billy
Landman.
Bob Thornton
Yeah,
and
Billy
Demi
Bob
Moore.
Thornton is
Billy
like my
Bob.
disgusting, dirty white man fantasy.
So why didn't you put him in your list from the other show?
Because
Yeah.
it's not a cringe pick. He's just not attractive.
He sure does like the French fried potatoes. Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah, he does.
literally butt fucked
Somebody-
Holly Berry on a movie. He cannot be cringe. He's
Monsters
not cringe.
Ball.
Yeah, monsters balls.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was bad. She's like, she should have been a dad.
Yeah.
Well, tell me I'm not. No.
I'll be inventing mom jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Mm.
it.
Leave him
It's
alone.
worse. It's even more cringy than dads, you know?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wait,
puppy.
I recommended Leah. I was like, you should listen to this podcast. I really love it. It's like my whole entire life. And she listened
What's it called?
to it, and she was like, delete. I hate you.
It was
you
called Talk
stupid
to
bitch."
E1.
Talk to Lee.
No, it's Comedy Bang Bang. And
It
I'll
was
be
Comedy
real with
Bang
you
Bang.
guys.
That's what I was going to say.
It's
But
Comedy Bang Bang. I fucking love. And if you guys don't, shout out to Comedy Bang Bang. You guys, you have to subscribe at the Maximus level. It's $8 a month. But you get to
Damn.
listen to everything. But you also get to listen to Bobby Moynihan's Who Me? A Batman podcast.
Mm.
And it's so funny. His last episode, it was him and just a random goon. Because
Oh
they-
yeah, you told us about that
it's so
podcast.
good. Yeah, I love it. So
do they have free episodes?
yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
But
Although-
are they as good as the ones I tell you to listen to? No.
But they cut all the jokes out of them. Like they
Mm.
just put the regular talk.
I'll get the free off Spotify.
Look, I was
or
trying to
whatever.
save
Hey,
money
there.
at the beginning of the month, and I was like, let me just pause my subscription until my husband gets paid, and I did. And for 2 days, I
Gosh.
was like, I'm a peasant. This is disgusting. I have to listen to
I
paid.
can't live
I
like
have to listen to
this.
free episodes. And then the first thing I did when he got paid was paywall. Get rid of this paywall.
So
Phil's parents woke up. He had to like go drug him again.
Oh no.
Yes,
So-
he did.
there's no way of getting like free
No, there's free
a
episodes.
workaround. No,
There's
but
free.
because you always find the workarounds, so you don't have to. Pay.
Yeah.
No. It's like, and I'm gonna say this as somebody who's a cheap bitch. I willingly
Mhm.
pay the $8 a month for the maximum subscription because I love Comedy Bang Bang. I love everybody involved. I hope everybody gets their pay from
Question.
being on there and having their shows on there. It's sick. It's funny. I love it.
Hey, what's with this mustard meme going around? Is that
Mustard!
supposed to? Is that part of a
Mustard
song
on the beat,
or?
Yeah, mustard on the beat. Ho, mustard!
Because I was trying to fast forward through all the songs just to hear that part, but it was too much to go through, so I just stopped looking for it.
Now
Is
you
this like
stop
a Pee Wee
trying to-
Herman thing, or
No,
No,
Kendrick Lamar's CD
Kendrick
came
Lamar
out.
dropped a surprise album yesterday.
I
Shout
guess it
out
has
to
mustard.
him. It's sick. GNX. Shout out to him. It's a fantastic album, especially
It's
if you're from the
interesting.
West Coast. It's fantastic.
Mm.
It is
It's
West Coast
interesting.
music. And there is a song where mustard.
But I couldn't find it, even I was trying to fast
Well,
forward through all
because
the
it's at the
songs.
end of a song.
through the
It's not at the
song,
beginning.
and then it's like
yeah.
a little break.
And then he does. There's a song where he goes beep bop beep bop beep bop boo.
The last couple of songs were really were really like nice.
But it is a fantastic album if
Fine.
you haven't listened. If you're a fan of West Coast rap, it is superb.
Oh yeah, I was
Um,
definitely from California at that point.
I haven't been able to get into Kendrick.
And that's okay. He is say it, Leah. What award has he won?
Huh?
What award has he won?
I like some of his songs. They're really
He is a
R&B.
Pulitzer Prize winning.
Pulitzer Prize
He is
winner.
a Pulitzer Prize winning artist, but go off. But yeah, no. Kendrick
what
is
category?
Kendrick is that guy, poetry friend.
Oh, no wonder.
Mhm.
His is, I can't, I need to hear it then. Because I know there's something behind it. It's just I'm not good when it comes to reading lyrics.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
be
like
very
behind it.
prejudiced at this point and say that this is a Kendrick
Because I was going back.
apologist show.
No, because I was going back to my Taking Back Sunday's lyrics. I'm thinking, what the fuck did they mean? And when I read them, I was like, oh my god.
But I have a hard time with anything that came out after 2000.
Dude, Taking Back Sunday's songs are pretty much about girlfriends that suck. I mean, like,
Well, I
that's
didn't know at that time.
Like the song's called "Cute Without the E." Like it's pretty, like their biggest hit. Like,
What about Thursday? When
Thursday-
you say my name.
I fell off
that,
whenever
huh?
that came back. Whenever that song came out, whenever I fell off the bandwagon for them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like the album Full Collapse, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
really like the
That's
album
it.
Full Collapse.
Okay.
War All the Time was great
Did,
in its own.
But you admit you know it. But you
I
admit
do
you
know
know
it.
it. 'Cause
I
you
do
just
know
said it. Okay.
Did Tyler the Creator come out with a new album? Because I saw
Yeah,
this on Twitter.
yes,
Unfortunately,
he did.
But let's talk about We're not talking about him. We're talking about Kendrick.
Why, unfortunately?
Mustard.
I
Tyler
What
the
happened?
Creator is for the people.
Can you explain that? Because some of us don't
Tyler
understand that.
the Creator is for everyone.
Okay.
Oh.
Kendrick
That's-
Isn't that a
Lamar
good
is-
thing?
Kendrick
It's-
Lamar is for the people. It's for the
Okay.
culture.
Okay.
Tyler
Tyler's
the
more
Creator
pop
is
friendly.
for the music. He's for everyone. He's for everyone. Kendrick is for the people, for the culture. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
He's like Captain Planet.
He's like no. So, anyways, guys. So, does
So,
anybody have
Does
anything to
anybody-
plug?
your list. Ah!
Mustard.
Mustard. That's about it.
Does anybody have anything to plug?
Nope.
Hey, nobody has anything to do next week?
You guys don't have any shows coming up?
Nothing that's confirmed except for
Okay.
the 30th. That's what, next Saturday?
Plug it in, plug it out.
Is the 30th next Saturday? Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, so we have John
Fresh in
Little
60
coming on.
days. Fresh in
Yeah.
60
Creator,
days.
co-creator of Power 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Power 9.
On Saturday, next Saturday.
Cookie, is there anything you're plugging in?
Saturday.
I ain't plugging shit.
Plug it in, plug it out.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Cookie, I
Fresh in
feel like
60
there has to
days.
be a documentary coming out.
Wait,
Isn't
what
I
it
can't hear what?
waiting for a
What?
dope ass documentary to drop? I'm
Me
like,
too.
I have not
They
seen a
haven't.
dope ass documentary in a
Mm-mm.
minute. I feel.
Yeah.
Drop
been a while.
something. It's
I
been
need
a
it.
Been a
while
while.
since I've
So bad.
Cookie, Leah, what was I just telling you?
It's been a while.
What was I was just singing it to you the other day.
You sing a lot of things to me.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Creed songs, because I'm pretty sure it was a Creed song.
Yeah, I think that's what y'all been talking about.
I know what
Yeah.
you're singing. I can't think of it. I know you were singing something. Wait.
I think that's what it was because
I don't know.
Well,
she's been
I
talking
just
about him a lot.
heard the news today.
Oh God,
It
where's the
seems
melody?
my life is gonna change.
Oh, that's the song. I thought you were just poetry or.
I close my eyes.
Leia, can you help her out with the
Begin
melody?
to
'Cause I was like,
pray.
I don't.
The
I
tears
just
of joy
what is that called?
stream
Tone
down
deaf?
my
Down
face
my face.
with
That's
eyes
your-
wide open.
With arms wide.
See, there you go. Come on, Al. Put
No.
some spirit in
I
there.
come on your face.
Oh no.
Oh no, I don't think that's how it goes.
no.
Oh no,
I
fear I
am
said
We
the
didn't.
wrong
We didn't want to.
words.
We didn't want to get canceled, so you had to change the words. You
I
know.
did have to change the words because I didn't want to get
That's right.
copyrighted.
We're not
With
getting copyrighted
with face
here.
wide open.
With
With
legs
face
wide
wide
open.
open.
With eyes wide open.
I can't
Yeah,
say that,
that's what
Joe.
he
I
said.
don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want to
Oh,
get
is that
With
what he
legs
actually
wide
says?
open.
Huh?
Yeah,
Because he
with
said,
eyes
come
wide
on the
open.
face, and it's like with eyes wide open.
Oh,
with eyes
no.
wide open.
No.
Those are risky times.
Welcome to
Oh,
my
shit.
face. I'll show you everything.
Bring me a towel.
It sounds like
Well, I
something weird.
don't know if I'm ready to be the man that I have to be.
I
Does
didn't like
weird?
this,
Does that
though.
weird Al Yankovic still make music? He should
Well,
make.
I actually have an
know.
autographed copy
Been
of
a
the
while,
Comedy
but
Bang
yeah.
Bang book by Weird Al Yankovic. And I just recently put my kids on to Weird Al Yankovic music, and they did not like it. And I
What?
said, you guys don't know comedy.
I haven't watched the movie yet. Is it good?
Yeah,
Oh,
it actually
it's-
is. The one
it's
with
good.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's funny
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
What's it called? Just Weird Al?
I think it's called Weird.
weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
weird.
Okay.
Weird science.
I have to watch it. I heard it was decent. I heard it was
Yeah.
wasn't bad. Mhm.
Weird
And
science.
Weird Al is on Comedy Bang Bang Live. If you guys didn't
Really?
know. Yeah, I have his
I know
autograph
that.
in my book. I have his autograph in the Comedy Bang Bang book.
There you go.
Coming to Bang Bang book.
Comedy Bang Bang.
Yeah.
CBB. Shout out to them. I'm gonna be real. That's all I listen to. I'm like, oh, it's late at night and I'm sad. What do I listen to? Comedy Bang Bang. CBB World. It's something in that vein. Leah, I recently put you on. How do you feel about it?
I love it.
Leah, how do you feel about the Monster Mash?
Like the song?
It was a graveyard fuck.
It was a.
Oh yeah,
Right.
it was some dirty porn video.
Well, no. In CBB lore, there's a character named Leo Carpatze, and he's the one who actually wrote the Monster Mash, and he released a version called the Monster Fuck. It was a fuck.
It was a
graveyard
monster fuck.
A monster fuck.
It was a graveyard fuck.
It was a graveyard fuck.
It was a graveyard.
And it's one of the best things to ever come out. And so recently I was on Instagram and I saw a post about the Christmas Mash that they actually released for real. Like it was like a real song back in the day. And I looked at the comments and it was like, can't believe Leo Carpazze never mentioned this. And it was like from the podcast. And I was like, there's more people like me in the world. This is fantastic. But yeah. And then there's also a TV show. If you guys have never seen it, you can go on YouTube. Comedy Bang Bang, the
used to be on
TV
Comedy
show.
Central, yeah.
It was on
Kid Cudi
ITV.
was a DJ for a couple seasons. The
Kid
Big
Cudi
Afro.
was after Reggie Watts.
Reggie Watts was the original.
Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cudi. And who does it now? Do they still have a DJ?
The lore is that Reggie Watts comes in every episode and performs Comedy Bang Bang, Comedy Bang Bang. That's the lore. Obviously, it's not true, but that's the lore.
Yeah.
Is that he comes and performs it every time. Tatiana Maslany, I don't know if you guys know this, She-Hulk. She actually has her roots in improv, in the United Citizens Brigade, and she is on Comedy Bang Bang often, and some of her most recent headlines have been because of jokes she's made on Comedy Bang Bang. So like that whole Reggie, that whole Ryan Reynolds, I didn't want her in this. She's a feminist. Was because of Comedy Bang Bang, and it's so funny to me. And actually, Scott Aukerman, who is the creative behind it, he is writing the Spider-Man digital right now, the weekly. And he's also responsible for creating that Spit character. And I've used him a few times in the past. Yeah.
Spit character? What's his special power?
The spit.
Uh-oh.
Juan, you want to recreate the sound?
I'm not good doing the spit.
What are you good at, the swallow?
How the fuck do you spit?
He's a slurping boy.
All right, guys. So I feel like, what is it, November 23rd? Leah's birthday is next week. Shout out to her. Look out for a Dead by Daylight stream for her annual birthday stream. Also, I feel in the week after that, shout out to Cookie. I feel Tara will be back.
Why shout out to Cookie?
Because Tara, Leah will be doing a Red Riding Hood interpretation episode with me, Leah, Cookie, and Tara. She's getting her feet wet before she gets her puss wet.
What the fuck? You're fumbling there. I was like, what the heck?
I'm not fumbling. I meant what I said. And I said what I meant.
I said what I said.
The ending, yeah, but going there, I was like, what are you doing?
Tara, if you're listening right now, shout out to your feet. Shout out to your puss.
Hope you're doing all right, homie. Like, we miss you, Tara.
And so she will be coming back for the Little Red Riding Hood GM Fairy return. And besides that, I feel like we're doing in December. Last December, we did a comic recap episode as a joke, and we will be doing a second episode to keep up with it. So look out for the comic book recap episode next month.
Okay.
And
you're actually gonna do a comic book episode? I'll be dipping.
We did one last year in the middle of December. So I feel like it's only right if we keep it annual.
That's cool.
Because we are comic books. We only talk about comic books.
We are comic books here.
Comic and books.
We got our Naughty or Nice planned. We're gonna try to make it under 3 hours, but like I'm not sure if it's gonna happen.
Like, what are comic books? You know what I mean? Like, what are they? And I don't know. I haven't read one in 34 years, so.
Yeah, I haven't read one in a while.
But also, what are...
I literally don't know what a comic book is, so.
Well, we know that.
Shut up.
I'm a master of the comic books.
Oh, I found it. Year in Comics. Was I there? No, I was not.
Is it Saturday today?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Right.
Saturday night's all right for fighting.
Does anybody have anything inappropriate to say?
And smoking. No.
No, you got us covered on that one, Al. You usually are.
Right. In spades.
In spades.
Spades.
Yeah, don't get racist now, Joe.
Why is that? Is that racist?
Do we
It
only
can
play
be.
spades, Joe?
Is it? How?
Oh
can't
God, no!
Well, they call black people spades.
Do they?
Stop it.
Like in the old noir books, they would call
Mhm.
black people
They
spades.
said,
Are you serious?
I was looking around the room when I saw a spade.
Are you
And
fucking with me, or is this actually
No,
real? I
it's
can't believe
real.
anything Elle ever says because she's full of shit. So I don't know if I'm saying racist things or not because she's constantly lying. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell. And I feel like everybody's
It works.
Okay, yeah. Take the H away. It's the same.
Did I
Fucking hell.
Well, I
Well,
just
how the British
heard.
people say it anyway. Fucking hell, mate.
Fucking hell.
Fucking
The
hell.
news today.
Oh my God.
Leah, what was the song we said we were gonna sing on here? Leah, don't lie. Don't lie. You know me and you said we were gonna sing a song on here.
What the fuck happened to Juan?
It was Bob. Bob.
I'm
He's
inside
in
a
a
jar.
jar. He's in a jar of fucking pre-rolls.
Joe, what's going on with this, friend?
Juan, what is happening?
Juan, do you live in a jar of pre-rolls?
That is my background picture that I took. Check it out. Nice, right?
Get out of what?
No, I said check it out. That's a nice
It
picture.
looks like the Oompa Loompa of weed.
So that's
Yes.
bombs over Baghdad.
Leah, in case you
Outcast,
didn't
right?
know,
Go ahead and
Ego
bust it.
Yeah.
Nwodum on Comedy Bang Bang played Wilhelmina Wonka at one point, and I wanted to send it to you, but I couldn't because it's paywall.
I am tired of this paywall.
I'm tired of it as well. I wish you would just pay. So, guys, listen. I know we're not a part of a big conglomerate of people to get donations, but if you guys want to donate to Leah getting a Comedy Bang Bang Maximus
What the fuck?
With
She's
your
a teacher.
donation
She's
today,
broke.
our Leah can get Comedy Bang Bang for 30 days.
And she can
30
ignore it,
Thank
basically.
you.
And
Set
so
up-
she cannot listen to it and then be like, "Oh, I meant to."
For
Have
a
you guys
simple
seen that
25
commercial?
cents a day.
Yeah. Have
Yeah.
you guys seen that commercial recently on Waldo for Etsy?
Yes, I love it.
What? Waldo for
There's a
Etsy.
commercial going around on streaming services of like Waldo, and he's like, it's an Etsy
Where's
commercial, and he's like, maybe I didn't want to be found.
Everybody's like, where's Waldo? But they're not wondering how's
Yeah, how's Waldo?
Mm.
how's
And I said, shut the fuck up, Waldo. You have a whole book series, you motherfucker.
No, but I
Oh,
felt it.
sorry.
I
I'm sorry, I
felt
didn't know.
felt him.
Felt that. Yeah.
I did. I
You
related.
felt it?
I did.
I related.
That wasn't in you or out you?
I said I related. That has something to do with
Let-
the phrase. you just
Let
said.
it in, let it out.
Mhm.
That's how I was gonna feel. Never mind.
Mhm.
Damn.
And that I want sometimes that's how you have to let it in. You have to just accept it.
I was not talking about that at all. I was talking about what Leia was talking about.
Sex.
What was I talking about?
I'm just kidding. All right, guys, hold on. I have an outro video, but let me find it. Let me find the one that doesn't kick everybody out.
Oh, God.
Gotcha.
You can do that?
We're gonna get Rick rolled.